up. So I'll launch this.
Dude, freaking Spotify. Have I bitched about Spotify yet? When I launch my computer, Spotify doesn't open properly.
I don't have it automatically open.
Is it just
I should
updating or
probably
something
do
and
that.
installs?
I think it's like a black screen, so I gotta close it and then restart it.
Just
Oh,
turn
I'm
off
gonna just
turn off auto store.
Or
yeah, I might just do
it's
that.
either auto store or turn off hardware acceleration. I think that also affects it.
Oh, okay. Also, Cortana don't need to have it on, right? Or
No,
is
I
that
deleted
like-
it. I deleted it.
Should disable that if possible.
Oh, wait.
Definitely don't need it.
I'm pretty sure that Microsoft said that they disabled they discontinued Cortana.
Cortana?
Nice,
Okay, so
nice.
disable.
Let's see.
GitHub update? What the hell?
Why do you have GitHub? What the hell? What the hell?
Okay, Epic Steam launch, that's fine. Realtek Audio, that's fine. Security system. You know what? I'll leave. It's just called update, and the publisher is GitHub.
Sounds like a
It's-
freaking ad where
It's
You
not.
think so?
It's. I mean, I think that's literally legitimate, like a software. I just don't know why you have it.
What is it like? Okay, first of all, my computer's being weird. Okay,
Yeah,
startup.
I mean, it's
Do I
just
just
for
have
it's just for backing
startup?
up
Update GitHub. What is that?
code.
Okay, Reddit. Let's go. Thank you. Blah blah blah. Having malware bytes doesn't mean you. Nope, that doesn't help.
Do you have malware bytes?
I don't.
Just get malware bytes.
Oh, okay. Go
anything
into
wrong.
task. Right click on the GitHub update. Select open file location. Okay, let's see what that is. Open file location. All right, it won't open the file. Oh, there we go. Oh, Discord. Discord uses GitHub.
That's
They're
extremely
friendly.
weird.
Yeah.
Okay, you shouldn't have
That's
Discord
what-
starting up on startup either.
You know what? I might actually not. Yeah.
Disable everything.
You should, yeah.
Discord's not even an option to start up. What the hell? I can't even see it as an option. I know it starts up, but I don't even see it as an option to turn off or on.
Well, you probably I don't see. You probably go in settings.
Oh, that's too much work. I'll do it later.
Shit, I
Let
didn't
me.
even- Still behind. Gotta change the stream.
What the hell's
time.
it called? Twitch. Yeah. If it's, I hope it's updated. Either that or like we're living in some different dimension because every single post on Reddit is like, how do I kill Captain Anderson? Captain Anderson's manhunt is the worst. It takes forever, and I'm like, all right, well, why can't we fight it? Because we don't like. I don't understand why we don't even have the one before him unlocked. Like I thought we killed everything, but who knows?
Being killed lucky.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, people like I don't get like people are fighting Captain Anderson already. Like it doesn't make sense.
And we were just
Wow.
one day early, right? I think that was the thing.
We did, but they don't usually launch two of them at the same time. So
To make up for
It-
not launching one for like a month.
maybe because the game, I mean, was in shambles as it always is. So
Well, I think-
What is Epic name my damn birthday when I log back in?
dude, you're underage. Can't play Among Us.
What? It doesn't make any damn sense, man. Alright, anyways, just running. What were you gonna rant about before?
Yeah, so you think hold up. There's like hentai VR, right? Probably.
Yeah, for sure.
What's the point of that?
It's kind of pog, maybe, I don't know.
Gary, you care to answer?
I think I suppose I joke about hentai.
Yeah,
I
Gary's.
feel like that's
Well,
That's like a narc.
seriously.
That's like a narc thing to say, you know. Like that's like a very like deflective way to say that you're into hentai.
Hey, you got me. You got me. I watch hentai all the time. I have a freaking homework folder of hentai.
Bruh.
This is literally what people who are against what like they're being accused of do. Like this is
Yeah, you
textbook.
want to go to my freaking desktop?
Bro, first of all,
I mean-
what? You potentially, if you were.
So are
to
you
watch that
asking
shit-
me to like drive to your house and then do it, or are you just gonna stream?
I
it?
can share. I can stream my shit. I can share my screen.
Choose your own
Yeah,
adventure
I
type
mean-
shit. On Gary's desktop.
I mean, while the game is updating, which there is an update by the way. Sure, why not?
Oh
Launch
my
your screen up.
god, bruh.
He offered, man. I'm
This is
not gonna say
weird.
no.
Let's
Don't
do
gotta
this,
take that
let's
off,
do this.
man.
Oh, wait, why can't I share my screen?
Oh, don't
Oh,
look at
okay.
that.
Don't worry.
I got it, I got it, I got it, I got it.
Of course, the damn screen share would break at this one moment.
Just like in the free buying battle passes.
See, you want to see in the face, yeah. My work, okay, you wanna go first? I see you gotta go to my work, okay, work, actual work.
Yo, legitimate mistake.
Actual work,
I-
you wanna go in? Okay, it's like in here, like in here.
This guy's
oh,
going too
wait.
fast. He's
He's
going
going
so
too
fast.
fast.
Okay,
bro.
okay,
Like,
okay,
come
I'll let you choose, I'll let you choose, I'll let you choose.
All right. So that's work. That's work. Okay. Okay, it's very bit ratey right now because okay, hold up. CS. What's CS stuff, huh? I don't even want to go get any larger than.
Oh, come
I don't even
shots.
want. Dude, look at this.
What the hell?
All right. That looks all like gibberish to me, so it's probably comp sci stuff. Okay. All right. Programs is. I mean, your desktop looks clean, but who
Okay,
knows what other
so what
folders.
else there? So you can go
Open
to
up your
this
Steam
PC.
library. Put up your Steam library
Okay.
right now. I'm telling you, man, this guy is hiding it. He's running. This is a virtual machine
I
right
think you
now.
would put it in his damn Steam library. That's insane.
I mean, you can see. Can you see it in your Steam library? Or you can hide it from friends.
Can I see your whole library? I don't think
You
so.
can, definitely can.
Oh, okay. That might have been an easier way to do it.
you could.
Why do you have F1 2015, bro? What the hell?
Where's
And they should just share it from you. Like
It's
your
a
browser.
racing game.
Yeah, I
It's
know,
not a. Okay, keep going down, Garrett. Hitman 2. Injustice.
the visions open up soon. Oh no, you're running time. You're out of time.
Payday. All right, he's clean. He's clean.
You
I
want to
don't
take money
see
for
any.
hentai? You don't take money for that. What the?
Yes, that's
Where's
true.
For the games, probably.
There's a game called Sex Chess to say that.
What the hell?
All right,
Find his pirated games folder.
I delete them. I delete them when I finish the game.
What the hell?
What is it? Keep them. What was to do with them?
It doesn't understand replay value.
9% them.
Right, if anything, those are the games with the most replay value, no?
which one? Hentai games?
Yeah.
Is it though? Like what? Like, that's what I said. What are they for?
What do you what do you mean?
Like okay, like you don't get like the what's it called, haptic feedback or whatever.
How
What's
do
the term? Where you...
I'm gonna close my screen now.
Yeah, for sure. Go ahead. You're clean. You know what I mean? Like you don't get anything out of it apart. Like it's like when you play a game, right? Like at least you're playing a game. But I don't think those games have much of like. They don't have a lot of gaming to them.
I think it's like story. You know, story.
mostly
I'm pretty sure it's
story,
story. Yeah. So you choose different sex scenes.
But like you're telling me like people get excited about okay, so like let's say there's path ABC, right? They have 3 different girls, 3 different types of scenes or whatever. People are really getting like jazzed up about like, oh my god, path A, let's go, baby. I haven't seen this before. Like it's like that.
Literally that, yeah. That would be it.
What the hell?
You've got it. Same with like dating games. Yes.
Dating games they give you like 20 plus like persons to date, man.
Yeah,
how many do you think?
20 plus.
Bro, you think they can't
You didn't get
handle
hentai games?
Yeah, that
Oh,
probably.
you said big ass tits and you're done. What else do you need?
Like,
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like it's in the
multiple
dating
genres.
game. There's at least like some there's some kind of like uniqueness. I
And
feel
the
like
story, it's a story that you look at the title. I mean, read the subtitles. Probably some
there's
some
stories.
more.
Some of them have like continuity as well, like actual story between games.
we gotta find a hand game. We gotta find a hand game to play. That's what it is. You
you think there's multiplayer? You think there's a multiplayer hentai game?
Oh no,
Can I play, like,
Richard,
can I-
single player. We'll go to your house. We'll go to your house. Watch you play.
So backseat me, yeah.
Oh,
Yo, you're not thrusting properly. You got to get the rhythm right.
Horrible.
You don't do actual sex stuff, but it's all about taking quick the story.
You think, dude? Come on, man. You're telling me like there's only story mode games? There's not like
it's funny.
QTEs?
It's probably like some.
Like like spam your space bar to thrust faster type stuff. Like there's nothing like that.
I don't know, but
I think they're mostly meant to be played with like one hand, by the way, as you can expect.
Are you like wait? Are those ads real? It's like you won't you will come. I don't. You know what I'm trying to like. What is it? You won't.
I saw a comment. I think I saw a Reddit comment about that. It says they're very good animation, but there's like screenshots. I think like slideshows FPS.
So it's just like
Basically a
in a
slideshow
weird
porn.
way, it's just kind of like porn. Yeah, like it's just finding it. Like
It's
it's like a
slightly
network folder
interactive.
kind of.
Basically,
It's maybe like one step above, I guess.
it's a slideshow. You
is-
can see a slideshow. You basically watching everything.
So and then people are paying money for this.
Yeah,
I mean, people pay for OnlyFans too. We
Yeah.
could basically
that's
get,
true.
get
People
that
pay, did
niche
you say people pay for OdaFest? OdaFest is some cool stuff.
Not
OnlyFans.
that.
OnlyFans.
That's
OnlyFans.
an OdaFest. I don't know what
I heard
Oda.
Oda like the nerd convention.
Yeah.
Like the anime
What if
convention.
that's kind of cool? I haven't been
Yeah,
there.
I was anime. I thought it was anime.
It is anime, yeah. It's like anime. It's. I think it's morphed into like anime / like Japan convention. I don't know.
Is there one? Is
Like-
there anime? Is there anime con coming this year or next year? In Calgary?
Anime con is there? That's OdaFest.
What if
There's no
that's
there's no
is-
actual.
It's like late May of every year.
Yeah,
Is there any other anime conventions? Maybe.
Yeah, I'm.
I know. I know the Calgary Comic Con is like pretty well regarded.
I don't want to I didn't read enough comics to understand the. Calgary.
Holy crap! Your computer's slow as fuck.
From streaming or whatever. Maybe.
Did-
I'm probably downloading something. Do I have any shit in the
East
back?
Mall.
The classic, guys goes on. He guys hides on Discord
is-
to not
What
video
is
games.
East Mall?
Probably have shit downloading it Epic, man.
I think it's near downtown. I think it's near downtown, not East Village Mall.
No. I'm talking about in game.
Oh.
But you're not wrong. Yes, East Village Mall is.
There is something called the...
No, that's not near downtown. That's the Eau Claire.
The one like when you go down, when you look between like Ridgeline and First Street or Center Hall. That small building near the.
Oh yes, I
Really?
think you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, Satisfactory has an
Okay.
update. Anyways, it was just that
Yeah,
I
we
had a
can-
bunch of games updating.
Classic.
Oh, I'm in the wrong area. Oh,
I just
downtown
wanna know why the
East.
hell-
Oh, East Mall.
Epic's so annoying.
Well, you grant items you can retrieve in your mailbox.
All right, let me know when you guys are. Just join my game when you're in.
3 minutes
I
left.
don't know, man. So you're telling me like people pay for those games? Like that's. I mean, I cut off like as soon as I asked that question, but yeah, like
Yes.
is that what people do?
It's
Really?
possible.
100%, yes. I mean, the fact that they still keep getting made means that, yeah, somebody's funding this.
But like they're just asset flips, right? Like there's.
I mean,
nothing more
even
to them.
so, and that's most of it. The thing for those games, it's just drawing.
I've been
so-
saying we should make one. We should make one to understand the game. I'm just
Like,
saying, like,
he's
it's
right,
too
but,
cool
like,
for
it's the
that.
same-
I'm like wanted to play one to make one, man. So I don't know what's going
Yeah, that's
on.
true. You're doing no market research. You just want the payout. That's messed up.
I mean, we work on our first draft, and see how much it sells, and improve
Do we
on that.
come up with the story ourselves, or do we have to like?
I mean,
Can we
I
just
mean, at
kinda,
the
like-
end of the day, you just make porn.
you could just hire someone to do every part of the
Mm.
process, and then you're just there, I guess, for the rewards. Could do
Yeah,
that.
yeah, right.
That's whack. What
That is
the?
pretty whack. I'm gonna be real with you.
What's? we gotta search this up. What do you think? I've had this like I think every time we have this conversation, I have the same question. But like, what do you think the most successful one is? Like how how much do you think
I think the most
like,
successful,
like the best?
I mean, there's a bunch with Patreons as well, so that's consistent, like high income per month. It's not really
The game has a Patreon.
Yeah, there are studios that have games that have Patreons. Yes,
Yeah, I think I played one that technically
this MF we got him. Search his
Yeah,
library.
you
again.
I played one. I didn't even freaking masturbate to it.
Because that's what?
I didn't.
Isn't that worse? That means you just played it.
He's
I
here
was
for
waiting
the
for
plot, the sequel. What the?
Yeah, what do you?
Oh my bad. Oh my bad.
I don't get it. I don't think I want to get it, honestly.
You don't understand, my guy. It's insane.
It's free money. I'm just telling you, it's free money.
No,
Basically.
I'm not saying like we shouldn't make one. I'm just saying that like
Can
I
you talk
don't
about this on- wait,
get.
can you talk about this on Twitch?
Yeah, probably.
First of all, nobody's watches this damn stream. What's gonna happen?
Yeah, you put on YouTube.
I mean, true, but no one's watching that shit either. I mean,
Have you put stuff on YouTube still,
Yeah,
or did you just
I
make
just
it?
like after each stream, I just send it to YouTube. It's like it's pretty,
Oh, okay.
pretty straightforward.
You should send this one to you.
I'm sending them
Yeah,
all
send
to
this one.
YouTube. Don't even worry.
It's like a band.
Putting this shit as
It'd be someone on Twitter. Instead of Twitter, it'd be our YouTube.
What?
This is in feed from 2022 December 12th.
They were decent amount of views on the poker and Play-Doh stream, apparently.
On YouTube?
Yeah, it's like 7 views. It's the highest.
Yo, let's go. Any
I don't know.
comments? No.
Like I wouldn't read. No, maybe I would read them. I don't know. I'd probably read them, but no comments. No. If anything, it's
Yeah.
probably just people call me bad at poker. Fair, I guess, but whatever. Rude.
They didn't see Gary play, so it's fine.
And after going in on each
No, I'm just saying this guy sucks. What do you like?
Oh,
he-
yeah, because I really wanted to win, right? I really wanted to win.
yeah, you. I mean, you should. I don't get what's the wrong. What's there's like you
That's a
should want
gateway.
to
That's a
win.
gateway. That's a gateway to gambling right there.
Yeah, you're
Gary,
right.
you do worse things on the daily, man. It's all good. Like,
Alright, what else? Where it's losing all your money,
He
then
says
go in debt
grinding
again, loan
video,
shark.
yeah, with
Oh,
Gary,
yeah,
there's like
I'm losing nothing. I'm losing
you
nothing
probably have
with that.
lost more money grinding BDO than like playing a single game of like virtual poker, probably.
The time loss, Gary. You don't understand.
Yeah.
I don't think else to do.
You haven't found something else to do
Anyways,
to keep
though.
grinding video. My God.
Is there like feedback systems for like other body parts, like there's like gloves, legs, like if you get, is there like like let's say you're playing like For Honor, right, and someone slices you in like the arm, like is there like a feedback system for like that type of stuff?
I want to say there probably is, but it's not like widely available. There's
No?
probably like some
Okay.
research groups doing shit like that. That'd be
Yeah,
cool.
okay. Because then I'm saying,
Entry
then
level.
that's when we make one, like a VR one.
You don't.
Like-
You only need one body part feedback, man. Come on.
Yeah, I know, but like, is that one available? I don't want to say it out loud. Like,
Oh yeah,
I don't
for
think
sure.
that's on
that
the
one
market.
is. Yes,
It's
it is.
cool.
What?
Flashlight in there,
This
man.
guy doesn't even know.
No, that Gary, I don't mean like, I know there's like obviously those type of like things, but like that you
It's
can't like
like-
connect it to the game and then like do it on the game. Right?
I mean, maybe there is.
It would,
That's what I'm asking. Literally, that's my question.
it would
Is there
depend.
anything?
It would be up to the game to do the connection.
Oh, okay.
I don't think it's possible.
So it's like
Dragons?
it's literally possible.
$1 million idea.
Big controller, vibrate band.
Yeah, no, you just need to hook that up into your game as the developer. I was thinking
I'm
it's
just
doable.
saying. I think Gary might be. He might be right. There might be numbers to this.
There's.
I've been saying this speaking first year universe or speaking.
He's
Yeah,
been
first
saying it
year.
nonstop, but also he doesn't code very much or well, and then also we got no artists. So like, what do
We
you
got
do?
I keep
Artists.
telling you. I think I can figure out an artist. Don't worry
It's
about
an
that.
idea.
You gotta figure out someone to write a
idea,
story.
man. I'm just the idea man here.
I feel like Okay, look, I can figure out because there's actually software to just build games easily at this point.
Yeah.
Like you don't actually need to code all that shit; it exists.
No, but then okay, then this is, I know this is what we were talking about initially, but okay, you're like choose your own adventure type stuff. There's nothing to game in that. So what do you have to do? Like I'm not like discrediting like those type of games, but like what kind of work would you really have to do? I feel like the work for the developers is the lowest amount in those games. Like you don't have to
It's-
come up with like a feedback loop, or
Yeah,
you don't have to come up with like a walking kind of thing or anything. Right?
yeah,
Like,
it's mostly just hooking like images together, basically. Yeah,
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Unless-
It's like
unless
doing
you add, like, a-
PowerPoint.
unless you add, it's kind of like you could probably make the whole thing in PowerPoint if you wanted. That's it's kind of PowerPoint kind of insane with it. I'll get into that.
Can you
another time, but
program like in PowerPoint like you can in like Excel, like
Pa-
the VBA
Power-
type stuff?
PowerPoint. Okay, you might not. Okay, not like that, but you can set up PowerPoint in such a way that it's as powerful as any computer. Not powerful, but it can do anything that any computer can do.
When you say computer, you mean like an actual, like it can run like logical like stuff.
Yeah. Like it can simulate any program. Yes.
What the hell? Really? Like PowerPoint?
Yeah, PowerPoint itself is a programming language. You can set it up to be a programming language.
What the hell?
It's
And like
wild.
you know of this, or you're like like you were taught
No,
this? or,
like
you,
I've there's probably a paper on it, but also like a YouTube video. Actually, same for
Oh, okay,
Magic.
okay.
You can set up a game with Magic to be a computer.
Oh, okay. In your games, bro.
Yes,
okay.
man. Don't even worry. Where are you at?
Are you in my game? Like first of all, you're not even in my
Yeah,
game.
probably.
I've been loading.
Give me a sec. I've been loading. Give me a second. I'm loaded.
Okay, let's go to. So we have to go to the control. We have to do. It's called East Mall, which I found. It's below Federal Triangle. So just
East Mall. Oh yeah, that's pretty big.
Fast
Yeah.
forward to the American History Museum, the Theater Settlement, or no, sorry, American History Museum, and then we can just go like downwards and
Where
then
the
to the
hell's the
right
American
after.
History Museum?
But guys,
Yeah.
guys are up for 4 hours left. What
Oh, the theater.
the?
Like I have a safe house in there.
Hold up. I'm just gonna travel. You travel to me.
Bro, I
Let's make
got
this
the
easy.
no. Like, I'm going. I've been.
Who went to the safe house?
I'm going to the safe house. This is not where you're gonna go.
No, I'm going to a mission which is close by, and then I'm going to just
Look,
go to
the city is not as big as you think it is. I'm gonna walk.
It's massive. It's like a real city.
I just want you to think that, but it's like extremely walkable.
Uh, but yeah, dude, I don't know, man. Like,
So yeah, okay.
it'd be
So
kind of cool.
you could literally make it fully in PowerPoint if you really wanted,
Yeah.
and it might not even be too hard. 'Cause what, you're just showing pictures, right? Maybe sound.
Yeah,
it's
you'd
text
pop off.
fields.
I think sound, dude. That's where we could pop off. Like that's where we like set apart ourselves, like sound design.
Okay, now
Yeah, who's we find someone to make the good moans.
find a damn.
No, I
voice
don't know.
actor.
I'll find. Don't worry about that. That's the easy one.
I
You
just
just gotta pay
sourcing
people.
weirdos. How do you find these guys?
No, we got create ourselves. We got create ourselves. We got
Yeah.
all the tune.
Horrible. Speaking of
You just steal
auto-tune,
other sounds.
Like you can't sell that shit if you just stole a bunch of sounds like that.
How would they know? How would they know?
But they will find out. There was like yeah, there was recently an insane lawsuit with Roblox. You know that iconic hit sound?
Oh yeah. Ooh, like
yeah,
that one.
yeah, that one. It was apparently from
Yeah.
like a super old, maybe PS1 game, maybe earlier. I don't remember exactly. But like,
I think I
the
know,
dude,
yeah.
all these years later, he's like, "Hey, give me some of that Roblox money."
Yeah, I can't. Okay, that's kind of like I think that dude is stupid.
What did he do? Win the lawsuit? Or
He probably won. I think. Yeah, music copyright is very bad. Like for
I mean,
like, I know-
that happens all the time for celebrities. So for, like
it
actors.
does. Yeah. Like sampling and all that. Like it's horrible. Like
I don't know how often they win.
you know what's worse than that though? And we'll get back to the main topic at discussion in a bit. But
Yeah,
tattoos. Oh, okay.
What about
Yeah, your game.
tattoos? Yeah, don't worry. About it.
Tattoo artists technically own the copyright of a tattoo, even if it's already been on the body. So,
Heard about that? Yeah, it's kind of wild.
yeah. So like, if it appears in it, like, there's a you know wrestling. Have you heard of wrestling? There's a wrestler named Randy Orton who
Yep.
has very unique tattoos. How do I get in here? First of all, is another question. I forgot how to get in here, Gary.
I'm just following you.
Yeah, I don't know. There's probably like an underground way or something. Let's like look around.
Oh,
So there's a wrestler
named.
named Randy Orton. He has some unique tattoo work done on his body, right? So like the WWE games, try to do the most realistic. Oh, I found it, Gary. I found it. They try to do the most realistic kind of like, character design. So the tattoo artist actually sued, like THX or whoever made the wrestling games. Like I kind of forgot right now, but
THQ maybe? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, something like that. Yeah, it is. I don't think it's THQ. It's another T-based company. But like technically they are the legal like each tattoo is its own copyrighted like kind of thing. Like if that makes sense. Like like even if the tattoo, like let's say me and you get the same tattoo, it's still individually like the same. Like it's individually its own thing, even if the design and everything is the same.
Okay.
So like technically you can't really release anything with a tattoo. Like if I took a picture of someone with a tattoo, right, they could sue me for using a picture of their tattoo.
The artists themselves, not
the artists
person with
themselves.
tattoo.
Yeah, the person doesn't get any say in this.
It's kind of messed up.
Yeah. Sorry, this is just I just
What's
found
it
out.
called?
Yeah, my body, my choice.
Yeah, you
that's
got
it.
there it is. My body,
Yeah.
my copyright. What the
My
hell?
my body. Yeah. Oh, this is like right here.
Oh, you're dead, boy.
Yeah, so I should.
Yeah, I mean,
fast
I-
travel, man.
Agent,
What the
Pilot
hell?
Torres is cleared for transport to Kenley
I gotta
College.
freaking rejoin you guys.
Safe.
Yeah, I'm not gonna try to finish this until you come here because I don't want
I seem to already
to
be
mess this up.
in your party. Where is it?
I-
This is you guys.
It's like an
Yeah,
underground,
that's it.
like yeah.
Oh,
I don't know where
you're
Gary
along the
is.
map. I'm behind you.
Oh, okay.
The
I mean,
medic.
like, I think probably you can make way more money than you put into it.
Yeah.
100%.
I mean, like, you need, like... I mean, again, like, how much do they, like... We're talking about it, right? But can you name an actually, like, famous game right now that's, like hentai-based only? Like, I'm not talking about it as, like, there's some kind of features of it, right? I'm talking about, like, the main loop is of just that. And then it's, like famous.
Oh, it's Sex with Hitler now.
Yeah, but, like...
probably many on Steam.
Yeah, but like how? No, but like I'm talking about like, is there like a God of War of that, right? Like
Like a massive one.
yeah, yeah, okay. Sex with Hitler is the meme potential, right? So it's gonna be here today, gone tomorrow, kind of thing. But like, is there one that's like, you know, like if you were to go to like in like not like a gamer, but just like in like a regular gamer, and then you're like, yeah, hey, have you heard of this game? And they'd be like, oh yeah, you know, that's the hentai game, you know, like. Like, is there any like that?
There's
Huh?
what's that Honey Pop game? I think that one's pretty popular. That's
But
more
that's-
like a
see, that's
management
not-
game, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's not like. There's other things. There's like a real game to it.
Actually, aren't there's anime based off those types of games? You know what I mean? Also, wait, I
Yeah.
think Doki Doki might be in the same genre, but
Doki
without
Doki
the-
Literature Club?
Yeah,
the,
no, but
the game
without
that's
the,
like
without
partially.
those scenes. Yeah, no, you mean it's like the same type of game though.
There's. It's not though.
Same type
That's
of gameplay. No?
Oh yeah, but I don't mean that type of game. I know they're obviously like, what are they called? What's that called again? The romance novels, VA games, like visual novels, or like those games. I know those are popular. There's like a lot. I can name some as well. You know, like. But what I'm talking about is like, is there any like actually like hentai games that are like just known, well known? You know, or is it only the meme ability ones that are known?
I gotta like let me just check Steam's top charts and I'll ask you. But like after this fight,
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull up some games.
Oh, crap.
Shit safe.
I think I mean like it's also like, yeah, the money you put in compared to the money you get out. But the other question is like, how lazy could we really get with the game design? You know, like, is it just making a PowerPoint? Or like in the case of Honey Pop, where you have to make like a match 3 and like a logical game loop and everything, right? Like that's a lot of work.
It is, but also, what if you just get an AI to write? That'd be kind of insane.
Yeah, I mean like chat. What's it called for the
Chat-
story? You can just get that new thing that.
That shit works like
Yeah.
insanely well.
Yeah,
Ooh,
it's crazy. Also, it's from Elon's company. Or
Is
one of
it?
Elon's. He invested in it, so
Bro, I can invest in a company. This isn't making my company. What the
yeah.
hell?
But like, people don't really care about all that type of schematics. Technically,
Let me check these games. I'm looking for.
the fight is still on, by the way. But
I'm in a hallway. Don't even worry.
Wrong way if you want.
Yeah,
wrong way.
I'm going the damn wrong way. This is
The exit.
it's just the exit.
And it seems looks like it.
Just gotta check.
what are you guys like fighting?
Yeah, fighting our way out.
Is this the exit? Because there's like some enemies here, man. Man, map just. Oh, I'm mapping. Okay, no, I didn't see why. Come back then.
Okay, so why you check there again?
Well, no, I was checking my map to see if it was going to the right spot.
You're
It's
trolling.
so dark in here.
I'm
what
not
the hell?
trolling. What do you mean? I teleported here. I don't even know what the right way is. I'm not
You're
trolling.
trolling for search. You're trolling for trying.
What the hell does that mean?
God damn, it's dark.
You guys are fighting. I'm going in. That's all I'm saying.
But where the hell?
Going in where?
Where's the damn
Going in-
objective, man?
Oh,
We're
fucking
fighting for a control point. We gotta defend it.
I'm fighting enemies here. I don't know.
This is the control
Yeah,
point.
what-
There's no damn enemies here, my guy.
I'm
I
fighting
don't know where
enemies.
they are.
I'm fighting them. That's what's.
You might be
That
actually
control
fighting
point.
them, yeah.
Dude, I think he's just fighting the damn enemies. How do
You
you get there?
can
Gary?
fight them.
It's just
Oh,
a-
they are spawning here. They are spawning here.
Alright, well, I guess I'll come there then.
Oh, yeah, this is friendly or an enemy?
Oh crap! Freaking my shield broke.
Good shit.
Where are you?
He's like actually just in the line of sight of all the enemies.
Oh my goodness.
I gotta read which one's my main gun is.
Is this your the sniper build, right?
It is, yeah. The one that stacks damage, but I don't even know which gun's my main one. Is it the second one?
Yeah, we're out here. We're done there.
It's the second, okay.
We gotta get our shit, man. I'm gonna go to the loot room still, man. You guys are crazy.
Unlocked.
I don't know,
No,
yeah,
it's the loop. It's broken. It's so long.
The one loot. No, but yeah, it has been long, huh? I mean, the game it crashed for you like instantly, which kind of
Yeah,
sucks.
back
But
to
at the same
old
time,
Kill a few more of those bastards. Throw it up.
Hostiles guarding location nearby.
all right. Let's see what we have in here. It's actually not that bad.
Oh my god, to open these
Ooh.
lock it individually. Oh my goodness.
No keys. What the hell? Is there any mission to donate? No.
Let me go find these damn games. How
Okay.
would you find those tags?
It did seem like removed us.
Definitely not. There's no way.
There's like it's on the front
Oh, here
page,
we
man.
go.
Like I'm pretty sure I saw one game called the MILF Hunter, like last week.
Dog.
Nice.
Alright, top sellers. There's no way. This is a weekly? I've never heard of these.
It might be weekly.
Hold on, maybe this is not the right category. Let me go to. It's obviously this. Maybe just visual novels. I think that. Cheers, already.
Nearby location.
You had
guarded
that
by
face?
hostiles.
I don't know. Maybe the other one. I don't know. Maybe they're not making huge money. I think they're making more than you'd expect them.
Oh yeah, he did leave.
I'm back. My Discord stopped emitting sound. A common. Whatever.
Common
this shit
Discord L,
is.
yeah.
No, not Discord. It's not Discord's problem. It's this game. It only happens
Oh.
during this game, and only once usually.
What the hell? I'm.
I've heard it's time for a new PC and PS on here.
It's not. Shut up. PC's fine. It's
You're,
just the
you're
game.
modern old.
It only has
You're
like,
old.
year olds. Who are you? You're 16 age. Just got big.
Your CPU's old. Ready to go
CPU is
on.
actually pretty new. It's like only a few years. It's maybe 2 years old.
What is it?
It's an AMD. I don't remember which one, but it was decent
What,
at the time.
Yeah, at the time, what that was thinking 5 years ago probably.
Shut up. You know it's not decent. You.
Yeah,
Damn.
My PC's decent now. That's all that matters.
Yeah, and you use it for BDO only.
Your face not decent. Give me a second. Okay, Ryzen 7 2700X. Sure, it's not high end, I guess, but it works. Still running.
You just mad. What the?
But how do you armor? Oh, great.
Why is my area so dark? Actually, so dark. Holy
The
moly.
nighttime, you know.
I'm underground. I'm underground. What's in the light down here?
Why are you
What
underground?
the
Like,
hell
we
do you
left.
mean? Why is there no light underground?
Can I get a res in the thing?
Yeah, no, I'm
maybe
just
not.
seeing what maybe my thing will res you. I don't know what the
I'm
hell
running.
it
I'm
does.
running.
No, that's the stim one. It's cool. It was a good try.
Kinda
I'm running underground. Oh, I see a loot here. Open
Sam,
down.
he's actually hiding. Oh, you should've
I'm
been
lost. Okay, I'm fucking lost.
Just
I'm in
Alright, look
the.
at that. We're zooming through this shit.
Tom and Gary lost.
Yeah. Common, yeah. Oh, is this loss? Gary, pointing at Gary.
I'm in the freaking red dot. Where's this red dot supposed to be? Is this the freaking where you fight the god?
Right. My guy, what are you smoking?
Oh, I'm in the contamination zone. Okay, contamination zone.
Yeah, I'm like getting insane at this.
Oh, the
I'm
TPC
outta here.
doesn't
I'm
work for
going.
me.
I'm also out here.
I don't care about the loot.
I think we don't care for the loot. That's like the most of the reason we're doing this.
What we're doing is to get the final loot.
Yeah, I don't know, man. No, there's like enemies up ahead, threatening civilians.
Okay, like how much do assets cost? Because that's gonna be the greatest cost. And it's, I mean,
Like $30
no
Like
way
$30
per picture.
per boob.
Oh, what's that?
It's inflation, brother.
All right, so minimum like $30 a drawing. It's gonna be tough.
Yeah, I mean, like there's no way they cost less than like 30. It's
I
like
was
very
thinking
I
like
don't
way
know.
over for like
Yeah.
for the full drawing. Yeah, probably way over.
Probably like
Probably like
I think
200.
like less than
Yeah.
1,000, but more than 100.
Yeah, it's.
Pretty
I want to say like
Or going-
200 per
Civilians
character.
distress.
Like
Yeah.
maybe 200 per scene, maybe less.
Oh, scene? No, we're talking about character, bro.
Well, I mean, you're not just having the character by themselves. You can have them in a scene.
We need different models of the character, yes. Like ones that's like
Yeah, like 200 per
standing
scene,
or
right?
yeah.
Or something less, maybe more probably.
It's probably like a flat rate for a character plus 200 per scene kind of thing. You know what I'm getting at? Like it's like 500 for every character you need, like flat, and then 200 on top for every different amount of scenes you need.
Alright, it's like
Dude,
pretty
you know what you
expensive.
gotta do, right? Like you come up with like let's say 30 characters, all right? You make like 20 of them like just average, you know, and then you make 10 of them like the real like what the people want type shit, right? But then you let there be options to advance for all 30, okay? Like, you know, like whatever the choose your adventure kind of shit. Like
Right, I feel
let's say
like-
they get together.
These dating games only have like 5 characters you can actually romance, and they're the main and like only characters you have in the game.
No, but listen, this is gonna be crazy. Oh, there's like, what the hell is going? Why is there like a full squad to execute 2 people here? I don't understand. But let's say you got like 30 characters, right? And then like you got like you have to go through like nine different story beats per character. Let's say you got 9 characters, so you have to come up with 81 like kind of story beats, right, per character.
Yeah, yeah. Okay,
Like in
sure.
total, I mean in total. So then you make like 6 of them like so or whatever, you know, like oh they're like regular proportions, you know, like generic looking MFers, right? And then you make 3 of them like what people want, but then you can even their 9 out of 9 option isn't to like get the scene of like your character having sex with them. That's in DLC.
Bro, no one is buying DLC on these types of games, man.
Dude, but what if you gotta bring him in?
I think what has to happen is they're just like you just have the sequel with those characters now.
No, dude, you come out with a DLC. I'm
Bro.
telling you.
The hell's the DLC?
Or you come out with you release the character art, but then you like release the like it's like a standard edition only has like the first 6 people. And if you want like the 3 like and then it's gotta be the 3 hottest people, right? Like you release all 9 characters as like, you know, in one of your updates or whatever. Like, hey, this is our update one, these are our character models, and then you see who's getting engagement, right? Like for example, if it's Overwatch, right? Tracer we all know is like the big one. So let's say like
Alpha
Tracer, who's like the other 2? Ash? Is Ash one of them? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Okay, and then
all of them are testing over.
Technically, he's right. all of
no,
them.
no, they are, but like I'm saying the 3 biggest ones. And let's just say for this, like for my illustrative purposes, it's Ash.
It's
Widowmaker
probably,
is probably up there.
Trace. Okay, that's
no,
it. That's the
Diva.
three.
It's okay.
He's right.
No, you know what? Let's take out Ash. It's Diva for sure. I just
Diva,
realized she's-
Mercy, and whoever the third guy
Yeah.
is.
Tracer has to be number one. Okay, so let's say like people are like, oh my god, Tracer's got a thick ass, you know? Mercy's like mommy milkers, all that type of stuff, right? So now you make those characters lock behind like deluxe edition. And then you have to pay like, so regular edition costs like $15, deluxe edition you gotta pay $45 if you want to romance,
You're gonna
like,
get
you know.
the highest piracy rate you've ever seen.
Yeah, I don't care. Anti-piracy DRM, all the
Bruh,
scenes are censored.
Come on, I'm gonna kick your ass.
They
if I
have-
see
they have,
some
like, the
damn
Japan-
DRM, like personally.
The Japanese blur. That's, you know, like that's what
It's
happens.
Horrible. Come on, man. Put DRM in this type of game.
Dude, you want to play, you want to see it, you gotta. You how much trouble do you think we'll get if we just do like?
You'll get
All
sued into
things.
the ground if you do Overwatch. But
No. I'm not saying you could like use Tracer and all that. You use someone called like Bullet, and like, you know, she has like short hair, she wears glasses, like she wears like a gold and like green vest, you know, and then like she's kind of thick. Like she looks like Tracer, but not. You know, it's like Uncanny Valley
They-
Tracer.
Yeah, okay, they probably didn't market or trademark the appearance of
Hostile
someone.
control point nearby.
But you
Yo.
can't use any,
Portable
I don't know, like
device
distinguishing
detected.
feet. Maybe it just can't look close, like that close. I don't know.
Dude, we gotta get on. I think that's where the money is. You want to save money on assets? You give them like a pre-built, which is Tracer, and then just be like reskin them a little bit.
Yeah, which way are we going? Who am I following?
Right here, right now. I'm in here, bro. You guys are crazy stupid.
I'm freaking lost. My navigator talking about.
There's no
freaking-
indicator here. Just I've been following you. Yeah,
You guys clearly have not. If you're both lost,
I'm not lost. I'm
very
I'm
weird
already here.
sentiment to say.
I'm already here.
Yeah, we're here as well. That squad leader trying to like commit copyright infringement for real.
I don't think that's copyrighted. You telling me like if I draw like let's say I draw someone with short hair and glasses, like speed, like what's it called, like aviator type glasses, that's automatically Tracer nowadays. Like,
Probably.
or if I draw someone with like ponytail and like, you know, like a sniper, oh my god, that's Widowmaker. What if I'm just making Ariana Grande holding a gun? You know, like is Ariana Grande an IRL copyright infringement of Widowmaker?
It
I don't think so.
other way around, if anything, I guess.
Yeah, so, see,
But
that's what I'm saying.
I think you're also not allowed making people look like celebrities, man.
No, I'm not like that. I mean, it's just convenient that there is someone that resembles in a like not like fully, but like, you know, like if Ariana Grande was to do Widowmaker cosplay, like she would get pretty close with it, you know, like. But I'm just saying, bro. It's why come up with original character designs when you can just like use like other ones, you know? Don't put the stream up on YouTube.
Nah, it's
just in
going
case.
straight to.
Just in case, so we make it big.
No, I'm just saying, like, you could, but if you're already hiring an artist, why not just have them make, like, some sick OCs where, like, you know...
Cause like,
You could
what
just
if
be
the
like,
artist
make them
is-
like this, but with this. and
yeah,
then
yeah, but like, what if like the artist like sucks ass at
Well,
drawing? You know?
you should have hired a better artist. Like, you can check their profile, their portfolio.
I'm just saying.
It is usually free to look at.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm just saying, why? Okay, why also like wait till you get brand recognition from people when they're like, yo, that kind of looks like Tracer, and then just based off that, they'll be like, oh my god, there's like someone did the work for us. Like we don't have to go look for Tracer porn. Like there's just a game where there's like a Tracer adjacent a character in like I don't know, like game, like our game, and then you can just watch that person have sex with your player character.
True. You could do that, I suppose.
I think that might be the best way to do it.
There's potentially
but
nothing
we're-
stopping you.
Well, I mean, I need help from you guys, but
I guess.
I've been saying it's tuning for you.
Look, because look, here's the thing. If it's just you and me, like, what are you doing that I can't do? I just wanna know.
yeah.
The freaking the story.
Okay,
He
no,
could.
That's fine. If
I
you're
trust
doing the
Gary.
story,
I trust
alright.
Gary with like setting up like the scene by scene. Honestly,
Give you a horny emerald to understand the horny emeralds.
Guess he's right. Alright.
Detecting
Fine, I'm on programming. Richard's on marketing
I'll-
and finding
I'll
people.
procure. Yeah, I'll be like a research, like market analyst type beat. You know.
Sam never knows nothing about the industry, but he's doing it.
What are you talking about,
You
bro?
don't know
Like, how
what
long?
it is. You don't even know the.
Do you
shit
okay? Like
exists.
you guys do? Okay, what does it say? What does
I'm
it
not
say?
telling
If
you
I know
about
nothing.
it. I'm just saying I do.
I know enough. I know what people like. What gets people horny? You know, like it's pretty obvious. Overwatch, like you gotta pick you gotta go to Twitter. You just gotta search up like the game, right? So like let's say Overwatch 2, and then you see what character comes up the most. You search up Diablo 4, see what character comes up the most.
How many characters are there?
No.
It's just the one chick, no?
In Diablo?
4? Yeah.
I've never played Diablo. I know it
Is
just
it
got
the one
announced.
evil
So who
lady?
knows? Or you search like Resident Evil, right? Like what's her name? Like
Oh
the,
yeah, the big lady.
yeah. See, like I know my shit. You just gotta like listen. That's it. Market research for these types of games is just like reading a few tweets. You know.
You're right. Actually, I mean, if someone's jerking to it, like that's it. That's the whole.
That's it. Yeah. If there's one, there's many. That's my saying.
He's right.
I'm spitting. The professor from Pokemon Scarlet, you know, she popped off.
Spoilers. Is that the one I
You
bought?
guys read the game?
No.
I haven't even started.
I haven't beat it yet. I'm taking it slow, but no, I bought Violet because Kier wanted Scarlet, so. But then you also, dude, you gotta play both sides. It can't just be only like the girls one. You gotta release like one for the ladies, right? Release a game that's like
That's way too. That's too low income.
It is.
that's
but
less
you think-
income.
No, it's definitely.
No, not in the same game. They're like two separate games.
Yeah,
I'm saying, I'm pretty most of our money come from min. I'm saying right now.
probably.
They're both what? Sorry.
I'm saying most of our money come from min.
Yeah, no,
Target
100%. 100%.
audience is
What do you think the audience is of like gay men though?
Vital signs critical.
non-existent.
Really? Is that not a gay
You
thing?
you ever heard of a weeb that loves God? That's a gay weeb.
Dude, first of all, it wasn't even. It's still. I hope it's not okay to be a weeb. On top of that,
It's
like they're gonna get
getting more and more
discriminated.
okay by the day.
Yeah, but like I think
Yeah, but have you
I-
seen
I-
like a big
I
weeb
do-
that's super gay?
I mean, maybe
You-
not,
I-
but
I don't want to like I told you, right? Did I tell you guys this? Like so Jacqueline's sister's boyfriend is a artist. Like he does like art as well, and he's really good at it. Like he is. You met him now, Reese. I don't know why, but like you met him once or twice. He was like golfing, but he does art and he's really good at it. And he has like a portfolio out and he like does it online. Like he posted online.
He's the other brown guy.
He's not brown. He's like
Oh.
black, but it's okay.
He's black.
this
Oh.
MF Okay, yes, I remember this.
Yeah. So
Probably.
it's all done. He's like from like the what's it called? Like the Caribbean islands, so Jamaica specifically. It is close enough. But he does art and he has like he does it online. He posted online. He was telling us one day he got contacted by like a furry, like someone that is a furry to do furry art, and they offered him, let's just say, a very good amount of money to do
Dude.
furry art.
That community insanely wealthy.
Yes, so that's what I'm saying. Like we gotta
And
target like
furry is not.
No, like it's a community and it's almost traceable to people in tech jobs. Not myself. But higher paying tech jobs. So, known me.
But like I'm just saying, bro.
Go for the
Like
streamer, dude.
what if we release a game? Like like let's say we make the base game, right? All right, $15, furry edition, $30. You don't think it'd work?
Why would you make an addition? Just make like another game. Like why would
All right,
pop,
Well,
keep
okay
popping
then.
up, you know?
sure. Like make a second game.
That's why you see so much freaking
I think
Hunter on Steam.
that's true.
Is there like a hentai furry game? I don't know.
There-
Like,
yes,
I'm
there
like
are.
afraid to
This
search
guy don't
for
even
that.
know.
Honestly,
No research. Yes, there are many.
how'd you
Don't
answer
worry,
that?
this
Like,
shit is
instantly?
shit is. I know it already.
It's kind of there's a little suspect about
Don't worry
that.
about
But,
Oh, got a pistol. Well, it's not a freaking pistol. Oh man, I thought it was a freaking exotic pistol, but it's not.
Knowledgeable.
But I'm
about
just,
things.
you think like I'm just saying, man, we gotta. What about like okay, I'm just like thieving for money now. Like I'm not trying to scam these like people. Like my goal isn't to make them feel bad about their life choices, which leads to them spending like exorbitant amount of money for a little bit of dopamine. All right. My
I should learn.
my
that.
bigger thing is I just want to be rich. All right.
Same as-
So, but what if we did like those AI generated drawings for the games? Is there anything illegal about that yet, or is that
It's-
like a gray market kind of?
it's
thing?
great actually. Yeah, it's not illegal because it's never like just one artist.
Yeah.
It's always like a mix of styles even. And
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
gonna be really hard to get like consistent characters with that though. You know what I mean?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Like you can't just keyword search like for the same character in different poses though.
Yeah, like I
like-
mean, you can basically create one and then have an actual artist make more of the same if you want.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like a
Okay.
prototyping process, and you could, I mean, in an initial release of the game, just use that shit. Yeah. Actually, that's the
Yeah,
thing.
I'm
Okay,
just
if you put the shit on Patreon, people are gonna be following it, if you can get
Yeah.
big enough, and then just find to just experiment with shit like that. Or
But like, what gets
use
it
on
big
it.
though? Like you think it's the weirdness of it? Like you think like Sexy Hitler or whatever that game is? Do you think it got big
probably
because
did
of
not
the
have a
weirdness?
Patreon. It's
Oh.
probably like more niche, as in like this game.
You think it's like actual Nazis?
Not, well, not that. I mean, like, I don't think that game's big, by the way. It's still...
Oh,
I'm saying actual
I-
big games, they get big based on, I guess, usually like a popular thing that people want more of, and then don't have that yet. So you have this game that is
like there's
popular.
nothing new about like a hentai game that we would make. And it's not like for the lack of trying. I mean, like 50% of it is for the lack of trying, but more so, I'm saying in like there's no market unexplored. Like the only one that I could think of is unexplored is like maybe like the furry one. You know, like is there a furry? Like I bet you there is. Like I don't think the answer is no, but is there like enough so that they have choices, or is there any good ones? You know.
There probably are. How the hell did you guys get out of the sinkhole?
Oh, you gotta like
Because-
climb. You just climb. You
I'm
can
not
like
California.
kind of mantle. I don't know, man. I don't think. I think you guys are overestimating how much money they actually would make, and B, like
What is going on?
you gotta like you really gotta like.
Quick help.
Agent incapacitated.
Where are you
dead
now?
as hell. Destroyed my shit.
Oh, you're like.
I teleported to one of you guys. I don't understand.
Are you on fire? No, not yet. Okay, you got him.
Yep.
Hey, you got me. I'm super dead. I'm at the respawn screen.
Oh, what?
I'm
He
ready
can
to
res
go.
you after you're dead.
Ah, okay. Nice.
Access key detected.
Like,
I
they
have to-
they probably don't produce a lot of money outright, but
Yeah.
it makes way more than you put in, I would think.
Okay, like that's what I'm trying to get at. What do you think the return is? Like, I don't think it's as big as you
I'm gonna
think.
say you get $100.
Well, like just
What?
profit.
Total. You get
Profit.
total 100. Oh, you're insane.
Okay, how much do you think a regular game makes as a profit? I'm gonna ask.
It'd be some time you have. How many percent of the time?
No, no,
time
no.
you
I'm
have
talking
to
about
do
like
it?
It's actually not.
how much profit do you think God of War made?
It's a big company. You compare a big company.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I think okay, I don't think it's $100. All right, I'm just gonna come out and say I don't think it's $100.
If you sell a game
For
for
a
like
first game.
$10 even, come on, man. 10 people.
Gary,
they're
you
already
only
100.
need like. Oh, but he's saying profit though. He's not saying like income. Like
Okay,
I could.
no,
like-
okay, don't worry about the profit. Okay, just how much revenue do you think a game can earn? If like that type of game specifically.
Yeah.
So
Let's say we make like a 7 out of 10, all right? Let's just say we make a 7. You know what? Drop it. Let's say we make a 5 out of 10, right? The game sells for $10. How many copies do you think we could sell?
So you're probably not gonna make much because we're super small and our game's pretty ass.
The question is how many copies do you think we can sell? It
Yeah,
wasn't give me a review of the game. It's how many copies.
there's some ass games.
Or
that
put
can-
it on Steam or we put
Yeah,
it
yeah,
on,
yeah.
Let's
For
say
sure,
we
on
do
Steam, yeah.
multi-platform. Doesn't matter.
I'm saying probably like 100. Actually, probably
100.
50,
total.
probably 50, 50,
150
50.
total dollars.
No, he said copies.
Oh, copies. Okay, well, yeah, that's like $1,500.
Yeah, so that's what I'm trying to get at. Like Gary's like the $100. I guess $100 profit, maybe, sure, but like like the reason I said 5 out of 10 is I think whatever, let's say, we would make hypothetically, it would be closer to a 5 out of 10 than like a 7 out of 10. You know, like there's greater chance that it's like the margin of error is in a weird way lower in those type of games. Like it not in like the wrong way, but like there's less you can mess up, right? Like you can't really drop a 1 out of 10 in those games. Like kind of frequently. So like as long as you cover the bases, you're kind of like set in like at minimum getting a 5 out of 10. So if that makes sense,
I think, yeah,
you
that
know,
makes
like. But what I also think is I don't think we have the capabilities of making an actual good game too. You know, like it depends on the artist.
It's so art heavy, it's insane. You know, if we did
Like, the
Vampire
story-
Survivors, but like as a hit that game.
How would that work? You gotta like expand on
The
that. You mean like,
like take off clothes or something.
dude? You know what? I can see that.
The loot box is some chick. I don't know.
It's like is there like a role like hentai game? Like I don't think so.
I
Like, run-
think probably, but it's like I feel like roguelites, like it's hard to play and then also, you know.
you
Vampire
gotta come with like a
Survivors-
meta story.
I think Vampire Survivors is possible. You can play that shit one
You like a bullet hell game that's like also leads into like hentai stuff.
I think that might exist. I gotta
Dude.
check. Like, what is Toho? Isn't it just that?
What?
There's a game called Toho that I thought was just that.
I haven't heard of it. I'll be honest.
It is bullet hell, but and there are cute girls, but that might be. It might just
What
be that.
if it's a card battler? Okay.
That could go hard.
The cards are different. Let's just say different. I can't say, man. I got like my parents upstairs, alright. But you know what? I'm like, it's like
Power
different animations, right? Of like the girl or whatever your fighter is doing, like jiggling animations or like, you know, like squirting animation. That just
Yeah,
sounds
yeah.
so wrong to say.
Oh my god.
But you know, like, and then like buffs are like your character's like body parts are getting bigger or like whatever, you know.
Pog. I think it's easy to just steal like a card game and then go off that. Probably.
Yeah, right.
Let's play Magic.
And
the...
But with the
Gen
with the
1
magic, you
artists.
gotta come.
Yeah,
I'm telling me like more like a Slay the Spire, right? But like
Oh yeah, true.
that's what I meant, like a card battler. I mean, like your character, like you have like you play the energy is like well just energy. That's kind of like the easiest.
Yo, what about a card game, but it's an auto battler?
Isn't there already something like that? Or we're just making games now.
Yeah,
rather
but like,
than,
this
cheaping
is,
out.
no. I mean, like we're making the games, but then like the action, the reason somebody's playing is not for the game itself, it's for the art.
Yeah.
So an auto
Dude,
battler.
we gotta just like
more
release like
time-consuming.
scum games, and then we gotta drop like an actual good game, like non-hentai game.
I think
And then once we have the money from the good game, we drop a AAA hentai game. Like keep people guessing.
and you know what? He's insane. We could do this.
Like you gotta build up a fan base slash like what's it called, like monetary like supply of there's a monetary supply.
Yeah.
So we can afford things, and then we drop just like a decent like good game, and then like I know it's easier said than done. Like it's not as just say like let's make a good game and a good game pops out, but you know, like we gotta work our way up, right? Like the first game could just be like a VA PowerPoint, but then the second game could be like an auto battler hentai game, or like a card battler hentai game, and like the third one is like an RPG. You know, like we just keep getting better until we just end up dropping like a non hentai good game, and then people are like, oh my god, they have depth to them. They're not just psychos or creeps.
That'd be
And
wild.
then and then like once we like rake in the money and then get like you know like game award nominations, the next game AAA hentai game, like a GTA like S level.
GTA,
drop
but
a
if they
billion.
were cowards with it.
Yeah, GTA, but if they were woke, like they were
Anti-woke.
liberals.
Not woke?
Yeah,
Collaborative process.
they were slept. Yeah,
Yes. Sleeping on this one.
but dude, I think a card battler might be the easier one than auto battler. Like, actually, no, auto battler might be easier. Now that I think about
'Cause,
it,
I mean, all it's doing is just the computer picks
You
a
just-
card for you, right? Like that's it.
well,
And you just
I'm thinking
watch
about
the
just-
animations or whatever.
not even that. I'm talking about a hentai auto battler.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
Mm.
like you're probably getting.
But why is there cards in it?
I don't know. Give the user something to do. Like they build the decks and then like pog.
The thing they gotta do is pick the characters they want. You know, there's different attributes, and like every time you level up in
That's
auto
deck
battler,
building,
right?
baby. Baby, that's it.
Dude. Instead of making one game that has two elements, you make two games with two separate elements and make the money. I'm just saying.
He's right. He's right. Auto battler. You
Yeah.
know what? You could do a character based auto battler.
Yes, yeah. Like I think Auto Battler might be the best first game for that. You come out like you get 3 ones of like Tracer, right? And then like the level 2 Tracer is like a girl with a bigger like a Tracer with a bigger butt,
He's
you
got
know?
it. He's actually got it.
And then you can like you don't even need like if you want to go crazy with it, like you can even cheap out on the art. You know how? You make the actual gameplay of it 2D, but you make the evolution screen like the 3D art. So you don't even need too many like different scenes. You need like you can even have like let's say like 25 different like characters, right? You need like let's say you have 20, right? So you have 3 levels of each. You got like 60 characters in total.
Yep.
You need like 3 level up scenes for each of them. So there's 60 like level up like pictures, right, of them like getting like whatever, you know, busty or like fatter asses or whatever, like
Yeah, yeah.
thicker. You cover the bases for all the different types of people, right? And then you just need one like screen for you need 2 screens for like loss or win, and that's it. That's your art budget saved right there, and then you just make 2D. I don't know if 2D is more expensive than 3D. I'll be honest. I'm not
2D should be cheaper. I feel like 3D you need like not more skilled, but just someone skilled in a different set.
Oh,
I don't know any 3D mod. Okay, you know I don't personally know any 3D artists.
yeah. All right, Gary, would you play something like that if it came down to it?
I don't play all the chess games, so I have no clue.
All right.
You know what? It's okay. That's true. Are there not any big auto games? I thought there were.
There's a lot.
Like there's
a lot.
recent
But like
big
I don't
ones,
know.
no?
Yeah, but I don't think it's up Gary's wheelhouse. I'll be honest.
I'm just saying, like it's coming back into the.
It is. It's coming back into the limelight. Yeah, yeah. I mean, right now it's bullet hell games with Vampire Survivor, right? But like, I guess you could do a Vampire Survivor type game, but you have to come up with like moving animations for that. You know, like that'd be kind of tough.
I'm like, it is, but if it's like it's 2D probably, right? Like pixel.
Yeah,
art
I
type
was saying
shit.
it would look like Vampire Survivors. Yeah.
Pixel or walk animations. I mean, they're technically just like 8 pictures played on a loop while you're walking.
But then what about like how would you get people to like be enticed? You know, like in the like, how would you get them to be like, oh my god, like you know, like this girl is like
Make the
This-
monsters also erotic.
okay. You know what? You might be onto something.
The monsters, the characters, the items if you want.
Yeah.
The sound effects you already know.
Yeah. It's just moans, huh? Like all the time.
You won't last 30 minutes in this Survivor type.
Dude, you actually got it. Holy,
Baby.
that's crazy.
I think game development, it could be getting much easier because of AI. And I'm for it.
Dude, we should give it a shot. Honestly, I'm just saying, like, I'll talk to someone about this if they can get us models. But at the same time, I think they take art seriously, and as much as I want to act like, I would take this serious if there was like legitimate, like if we were taking this legitimately serious. You know,
okay.
I don't think there's anything. Okay,
Let's
there's
get
2
a-
parts of my statement. Let
Yeah.
me get my first part of the statement out, and then I will back it up with the second part. I don't think there's anything wrong with people that make hentai games. You know, like they've found a market, and they are making money, and inherently there's nothing.
Location nearby.
The second part of that statement is, do I think it's wrong on my own morality level? Yeah, 100%. Like it's kind of weird to make games like that and then just like put out like junk, and put out junk like that to like young kids potentially, because it's on Steam, right? Like you don't.
Okay, you can mark
Like,
it
unless-
as adult only on Steam. Like, don't
But,
worry
like-
about the ethical side of it, really.
Yeah, but like I really don't see how like like apart from like the meme conversation we've been having for the last hour, like yeah, it's funny, but at the same time, I don't think there's anything that's like they're probably richer than I am, you know. So what can I say about them, right? Like the people that are making those games, like are they more like deranged than I am? Probably, but at the same time, they're they don't have to worry about student loans or anything because they're probably like making decent money. So
I mean, passive money. That is in theory.
That's true.
it is. You're not wrong. It is
If you,
passive.
if you get Patreon, it's passive. If you go to Steam's early access, I mean, you get like live reviews, right? Like you can just be like,
Yeah.
top up the graphics on Model 9 or whatever.
You learn from the feedback
And then-
too.
Yeah, it's-
I mean, like,
I think
Proving
like-
yourself too.
I think the barrier to entry is like actually doable for us now.
yeah. I also, and then the other thing is, I'm not saying it gets to this level, all right? But like, Vampire Survivors, very addicting game, right? Like even I think it's a good game. But at the same time, a lot of people might think that it's just the way it looks and like,
En route.
like, yeah, I think a lot of it's just the way it looks. It's not a good game, right? But
Yeah.
it still got like, it was basically almost. I'm not gonna say it's the game of the year, all right? Like I'm not saying it beat Elden Ring, but for a lot
It
of people,
was-
they would like.
It was nominated for like Indie Game of the Year or
Yeah,
something.
and
I mean, I would
Unironically too,
yeah.
I would say, right? Like,
Or
so-
like it wasn't indie. It was like starting its own genre kind of thing. I guess I don't know if
Yeah.
what the word for that was, but
like a trendsetter game or whatever.
something like that. Yeah.
I think the barrier to entry to get like again, like in a way I was being serious about that part where like you release like shitty like $10 games and then like not asset flips necessarily, but like games that take low effort to get that passive income type thing Gary's talking about.
This is
And-
literally just what people do for like a startup. I think is what
Yeah.
you work
Oh, is
smaller
it?
jobs until you have capital and then you use that to
Yeah, but
make your real thing.
But you're not you don't have ownership of those shit I'm dead.
Assistance.
No, I meant like
like, you-
developers do this and then start a startup later on. I'll try to get you.
Oh, okay.
I got it.
Reinforcements in place.
I like again like if it is $100 a profit, but imagine if it's like $100 per month, like
That's only
it's not the
20
greatest
supporters,
thing.
right? Like it's insane.
what
That's only like
So,
20
yeah.
supporters.
that is, yeah. That's why I'm like, dude, if we can get Twitch popping off, you don't even have to. We can bypass the hentai phase totally. I mean, it's not like one or the other. but
Look, I want
you know
I
what
want that fade. My OC gameplay. My custom made material.
Dude, this. I mean, look, I can start the conversation off with the person as a joke, but at the same time, I don't. If I will take it seriously if you guys take it seriously. That's the point.
I enjoy game dev. It's been a bit since I've
Yeah.
done anything. It could be
And
fun.
I'm telling you, you guys technically, you, David, and I guess Gary was part of that too, right? You, David, and Gary had in university like a very early tech
Vampire
demo of Vampire
Survivors.
Survivors.
Gary was not part of
if
it.
you guys-
but yeah,
Oh,
It's critical.
If you guys kept working on that shit, I think
it was missing
You-
the actual loop of survivors, but it was there.
we were getting there. Or not we, but you guys were getting there. I was playtesting for you guys, but
Do be played.
like I've set the highest score in that game, right? No one can take that away.
Literally.
That impossible ass game that you guys made, but I mean, like you don't have to put out every game like it has to be hentai. Like, you could like pivot off of it.
it's literally just the loop is just make money and then support an actual project you want to make.
Yeah. Dude, I'll talk to the artist. I mean, I can talk to a couple people about that. Like, I can talk. I don't know what his opinions would be about making art for a game, like that type of art. Like, I think he'll be against it. But there's another one of, like Charlene and Jacqueline's friend that does like art, and she's very open about making hentai art. Like, she's like she wants a booth like in the rated R Comic-Con and everything.
Yo.
So, like,
Who-
you know,
I
like
don't know
she's
this
made
person,
like.
right?
No, you haven't met her. I think Gary has, but only once as well. Like it was on the hike, Gary, Jean, if you remember. But
barely.
no, that's what I said. You met her once. No, you haven't met her, but yeah, she's made like I think from what I've heard, she's made like R18 type art for like Hades, and like if
Like-
like all of Hades characters.
Ah, I
so
see.
like
That's so pretty.
yeah, not 4. Yeah. By the way, Hades 2 got announced. I don't know.
Yeah,
if
I'm
you-
falling for that. I gotta finish the
Yeah.
first one for real. Now.
Dude, it's a great game.
That's right.
But
You don't finish any games, do you?
what?
You don't finish any games.
bro, I
No,
finished,
this guy finished
look,
Hollow Knight and then he acts superior about it.
listen, if I finish a game, I try to 100%. I got 100 on freaking God of War Ragnarok. 100%.
Oh, you already done like
Like
that much?
yeah, no, like I tried to beat it in time for the Game Awards so I can get like a fair voting.
Oh, I
You
see.
know, I'm a non-biased consumer, I guess.
Yeah. Non-binary consumer.
Yeah.
Well, that's I don't know.
Weird.
Hold up.
Oh, what the heck?
but I'm just saying, bro. I'll get it word in. I'll see what next time I see her. I'll see if I'll bring up the conversation in a jokey way. It's like, hey, how do you feel about art for a game?
I think we can get a Vampire Survivors V1 with just AI art. You know, like,
Well, okay, so
and
like
then
you,
for like our real project, we get actual artists.
I literally cannot help with game dev unless I start from the beginning. And I mean, I could use this as motivation. I could help with ideas though,
That's true.
for what a game should have. So I mean, I'm
You
technically
want to
contributing.
learn Python, yeah, I'm not learning language.
What's that again?
Say you're learning how to code.
Me? I mean, I was supposed to, and then work got too busy, so we have shelved that project for now. But we are trying to like automate our like weekly report, like data pulling, long term, like to just be like a program thing. So the issue we're running in with is a lot of the data we pull is from like consultant, like consultant kind of based like paywall stuff. So we're trying to figure out if it would be possible to even program something to like be okay with that gets recognized by the consultants, like I don't know, their stuff, and also like allows them to like access it. But
It's possible.
yeah, so I do want to learn it because I hate doing the data pulling. So like long term, if I could just make that automated, it would be nice. But I gotta be honest, making a game seems much better than like learning how to do it for data pulling.
Yeah. It's a good time.
But I mean, if you're gonna make a vampire survivor type game, right, there's two things there, which is either we can really put our brains together and come up with some unique way to make a vampire type survivor game, or we can make a hentai vampire survivor game.
Yeah, either
know?
or.
Like,
You could also come back
Or
to a
we-
realistic, like an actual good version later, right? And still
Yeah, that's
reuse like
what-
a lot of the code even.
yeah. Or we could see like, is vampire survivor type games still popping? Like, are they like still doing numbers, or are they? Is there some?
Survivors, yeah, itself is. There are a few
Because
like clones, I guess, right? They're still popping up.
yeah, has the market moved on? Is what I'm trying to get at. You know.
I mean, even if it has, some people still play it. You don't pause
Like, we-
opening like a loot box.
Yeah, that has to be in it, you know. Like, what would that be for like a hentai game? Like you opening up like condoms or something? Like, is that what it is? Are you the girl, or are you the guy trying to save the girl? Which one is it?
You know what? It's a good question.
You have to be the girl, right? Like, no one wants to see their guy get like, you know, more like schlong or something,
Yo,
like as a power up.
that's our secondary market.
That's what I said, man. Like, this guy shut me down. Like, I think there's
I'm
a
saying
market for
I'm
it.
still saying there's still no market.
Look, I believe the community is too hostile against that demographic for that demographic to be known in the community.
Best we make
Really?
femboys. That's the best we do.
Yo, that shit's fog. Oh wait,
Is there, dude? Actually, hold up. Like, no joke. Is there like a femboy type game, or like is that like not accepted enough for someone to be ballsy enough to drop a game for that?
I have not seen any, so maybe not.
Because aren't like femboys in? Like, I don't know.
Yeah,
Like, isn't that
depends
isn't
on
that the new
person,
hotness?
but-
Look at what's more in, like furries or femboys?
Or
um,
furries.
No, I'm not saying what's more
mainstream.
accepted.
Okay, mainstream is definitely fanboys. Furry community probably like 10 times bigger, at
All
least.
right. So what do we chase? The bigger community or the hotter market?
You could do both. You could do a Vampire Survivor with mostly female characters, some fanboys, some actual boys, you could do it.
So you're saying like make one game but do a catch-all? Because that could work. Like,
Yeah, I mean, why not? Right?
I think we're doing too much.
Look, obviously, do one character at a time, get the gameplay good, throw in another.
okay, wait, Gary, are
character.
you saying we're doing too much by making like a game that is like Vampire Survivors, or are we doing
No, I
too
think
much
we're
by
too
trying
much.
to...
Yeah, proof for everyone. That's too much.
Oh, I see. You're saying like just focus on one type of market, and then
Yeah.
Dude, I
you're
think
on
it's-
board though with the
Yeah.
You guys, I don't even play Vampire Safari, so I can't say much.
bullet hell games.
Let me
Bullet
get the
hell.
Sandman for
That stuff means nothing to me.
this guy
Isn't
only
there
plays
isn't there a
BDO.
copy in Jingle Jam?
A vampire?
I think so. Yeah.
I don't think so. I would have put it in that list of games that I was given out. Let me check.
All right, I'm starting the bounty, by the way.
Right. There is not.
Oh, he's not that far. All right, let's go. You guys ammo up because this fight took forever.
Yeah, probably.
I don't use much ammo to begin with.
No, Gary, take a look at what Vampire Survivor is first. You would. I don't know. First of all, I don't think David would participate in this, so that's already.
I think I saw you play. That's all I have in my bases.
Yeah, you might have. Yeah.
When David and I were, what is it called, making the other game, David was mostly, I mean, ideas, but then also like programming help, I guess, debugging while we were
What-
making it.
Like, could you do it by yourself? I mean, like, I would not like to. Like, if Gary could help out, keep the group together, you know, that'd be nice.
Kind of true, yeah. You just have to know. Actually, David, it would help if you knew the language we were to do it in, but it's close to Python, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
It'll be fine.
Again, I can be the ideas guy until I learn how to code, or the the marketing kind of person. Like, I have no shame in anything at this point, honestly.
It's doable
Pretty
with our current
cool.
skill sets and some AI.
Okay.
AI doing heavy.
I think we have to be distinguished enough from Vampire Survivor that it's its own thing. Like, not gameplay is not what I'm getting at, but I think like, what's a good example? Like, people call it an asset flip, but I think this is a good example of it. You know the Soulstone Survivor game?
Yeah.
It's literally an acid bomb. You know, like, there's so many things going on in there that you think it's a good game, and it's tricked me. I think it's a great game, you know, but in the end, it's just
There's a lot
it
going on.
is just
yes.
yeah. But oh, Gary's already there fighting. Okay, but there, it's not as in depth as Vampire Survivor is. You know,
There's no
I
like
would
weapon
say-
evolutions or whatever, right?
no,
Fusions.
it's taken a lot of what's it called? You know that saying where it's like it's a shallow but not deep pool kind of thing, where like it's cast a wide net on like gameplay features, but it hasn't really explored them in depth, you know.
Yeah.
While Vampire Survivors is kind of the other way. I mean, yeah, each like there's like unique characters in the sense that they have different stats and everything, but there's not a lot going for it. But what it does have is the depth, you know, where each kind of mechanic is on like it has a couple of like it has a couple of what's it called, like a couple of mysteries surrounding it, right? Like you have to like use it more, like the weapon and like the passive and the active weapon evolution, you know, like the arcanas and everything and all that type
Yeah.
of stuff, you know. So like we had to like find our own kind of way in that, where it's like, all right, what is our, like, obviously it's hentai, you know, that's
Dude.
like the big thing.
I mean, yeah. Okay, wait. What if we also had so that each item you pick up also changes your character's looks, like Isaac, right?
Dude, like that's a lot of art.
It is okay. True, is a lot of art, but the way Isaac does it is you've never seen the game files, I assume, right?
No,
Yeah.
I've never really
So
dug in depth.
They basically just have like each character has no items on it, right? And then the
Yeah.
item itself adds like an overlapping layer of image and like, you know, maybe some information of where to put it on a character.
Oh, okay.
So it's not a
So
100,000
you're-
unique whatever like pieces of art. It's just like, you know, I don't know, it's just like one extra thing you throw on the character model itself.
So then you gotta do it then the way of Vampire Survivor, where it's like we gotta start small, like 3 characters max, you know, like 6 items max.
Yeah.
Well, like 12 items, like 6 act.
I mean, you just
Or
okay. It actually it's good to set targets, yeah. What we want to start.
Yeah,
with.
like you do 3 characters where distinct enough, right? With whatever, like their starting kits that people actually give a shit about them being 3 characters.
Yeah.
Obviously, the other benefit that could be to our favor again is I'll just throw it out there. It's hentai, so like you can
That's-
make it like 3 characters that
This
are
is for
like
sure getting in the game. You don't gotta keep saying it. I'm telling you.
yeah,
This shit
but
is instant.
like the art itself could be the distinguishing what's it called, like the distinguishing characteristics, right?
Yeah.
But let's just say there's some gameplay distinguishing capabilities. Like if one person starts with, I don't know, fucking like, because I don't know what, like, how deep we're going into it, but let's just say like one starts with like a 9mm and one starts with like an AK or whatever. Like there's distinguishing characteristics there.
There's like a
But-
chest over here. Kurusan's chest or whatever.
Let's go. But yeah, we gotta start small with both the characters and whatever, like the items or however we decide the items is. Like, do we go full meme and have the items be meme, or are the items realistic? You know, like is the item like let's say it's like a sword that's like a dildo, right? Like is it like that, or is it like just a sword? You know, like is it that type of stuff?
Yeah.
And like what you said, like are enemies also like erotic, or are they kind of just like generic? And like my idea is like we lean into it heavy rather than like just make the characters like hentai based. I'm like it's gonna take longer to come up with good ideas, but it would be worth the effort potentially.
Yeah. Here,
Like, to
there was a
come up
chest
with,
on
like-
the lower levels. I don't even know if you're here. I may see you moving.
He might be mute.
Just like that.
Like I do, like I don't know what else could be like. I think dildo sword is like a great idea. Also, great name for a Lord of the Rings based character. But I'm just saying, like
Yeah, I mean, you're right.
Like
there's
a-
lot to figure out. Just start
like
with
a gun that
start with
like a gun
character
that
one
shoots, like-
weapon one.
yeah, gun that shoots vibrators out. I don't know.
That's a fusion weapon.
You think so?
That's a sword.
Yeah,
and a
you know
gun.
what? That's a sword, or a sword and like a ammo, or a sword and like I don't know, an ammo capacity kind of thing.
Yeah. Well, actually, yeah, Vampire Survivor. Well, you know, not even always. Vampire Survivor usually is weapon and item to a fusion, right?
Yes, their basic loop is weapon and like weapon plus passive.
Yeah.
Like makes a
Except for
weapon
those
evolution.
birds, right?
The
And-
birds are the only. No, there's some weapons in the game now that combine like together.
Yeah, those. I don't know, those 2 guns that look like wings or something. I haven't
Yeah,
played that
yeah.
much, but yeah.
Yeah. The also
We can get
like-
playtesters like pretty easily too, right?
I'll play test it, bro.
Yeah, I'm pretty. Paul played a lot of Vampire Survivors, right?
Vampire Survivors, yeah. He would love to like test that type of shit out too.
Nice.
I mean, the person that's doing the art would probably she would probably like game as well on it. But what?
Okay,
Oh,
I guess for
happy.
us the most difficult thing is going to be like ideas. We can,
Yeah.
for now, quickly generate art and just like whatever, edit it to make it work, right? And then get
Yeah.
real artists, which are Jean, right?
Yeah.
Eventually.
I mean, if she agrees to it, yes. I am not saying
That's true,
100%, but if she does agree, or I could ask Reese as well. I mean, like, I'll see what he says. Maybe he's against furry, but not hentai. So,
Oh,
yeah,
I got. Oh shit, you turned that down? What the hell?
what? Yeah, he did. He.
Principal.
It's the principle for him, not like no joke. And I kind of respect him for that. I'm like, you know what? If he's trying to get established, like as a serious artist,
Yeah, that's true.
like that could derail it. And like, he said it would kind of like, kind of box him in a way too, potentially, right? So
yeah.
Fairview, do not proceed to 270. Stay on 70 and await further instructions.
but I think like you just gotta get the base game kind of figured out. Just what? Okay, yeah, like you said, character one, weapon one. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, what's there to figure out? Apart, like I get, this is a very shitty statement, but like hear me out. Like we know what the game has to be like. You can move your character in like the 8 directions, right? Like up, down, left, right, and then the angle directions.
Yeah.
like there's like a fire trigger, you know, which changes based on like what weapon you have, and then there's like a limitless map, which is like it just scrolls in on itself, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know how. And from my understanding, that might be the hardest thing to program, but I don't know, like the map being like limitless, but who knows? Like I might be totally wrong, but like those are the three
that's
features you
fine,
kind of have to do, right? Like that's it.
Yeah, and I mean the most distinguishing thing is just art.
Yeah.
You need different,
which
you need different art for each of those things, right?
yeah.
Also
But then,
characters,
like-
weapons, ammo, all that.
You can develop like those basic loops without having the art ready to go, is what I'm getting at.
Yeah, you can use placeholders.
Yeah. Well, like what the
Also
Hades
AI
did,
art.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like you, even enemies, right? Like if you need to like program like basic enemy, like this enemy blows up, this enemy shoots horizontally, this enemy shoots like vertically, type of stuff. Like you could do that without needing the art in place right away, and then
Yeah.
you could figure it out as it goes along.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm just saying. If you got the free time.
You go your way and we go ours.
Just start up doing
You don't get to just walk
the 1
away.
week.
Is that you talking or the
we were also trying to stream and also setting up.
Dude, I'm 100% down for that. By the way. So like, I am free from the 23rd.
being part of it?
That's a Friday, so I know we don't do Friday gaming, but I wanna like see if the streaming stuff has better numbers if we do it during daytime.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't have better numbers, then we don't have to stream. This is what I'm trying to get at. But
True.
like,
Try it out
you
for
know,
like
like,
a
if-
few days.
yeah, see if there is a see how funny we are to the mass people. But yeah, I don't know, man. Like, it's so crazy. Like, there's like I act like how much how much time do you think Vampire Survivors actually took? Like the base edition, right? Like I'm not saying that it didn't take a lot of effort. I don't think this is the way.
I
But I'm
I
also
don't know the way up, by the way.
yeah. I think we might just have to teleport out of here.
Where is the boss?
We killed the mini boss. The main
Yeah.
boss is
Oh, this
Air and Space Museum. Where is Air and Space? It's a mission. It is. Oh, it's the one near the safe house.
There's a convoy you can fast travel to, right? Like right next to it.
Yeah, you can just fast travel to the mission as well.
It's too late.
All right. Well. All right, Gary, you in?
Fast travel to Richard.
You ready to make a game, Gary? Let's go. Hold on, I gotta change the difficulty for this.
I'm talking about boss about my days off, but I don't know. We haven't gone to a meeting yet, so.
I feel like your boss is. He's still kind of like an ass, unfortunately. Why is this mission not triggering? Yeah, is everyone cleared? Like, can you guys check if everyone has all the requirements?
You just have to go to manhunts, right?
Manhunt, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I have to trigger through bounty, but like, let me know if you have all the
Yeah, you
lucky one.
I do.
Okay.
You can actually do the bounty. Oh, he
Oh,
moved.
leave the area. Like, just go out of the area. Like, just like over here, and then we gotta do it. All right, I don't know where bounty.
How many units?
There we go. This guy, man, holy shit. I would open the apparel keys you guys keep getting because they're like special edition right now for an event. So
The apparel keys. Let's see. Oh yeah, probably an apparel. Makes sense.
yeah.
Yeah. Here we go.
What could be other weapons? I'm trying to think. We're really going hard into it. Dude, there's a passive. You just call it like the legendary passive.
Sure your
The
arsenal is stocked. Lucky is heavily armored.
Book of Kama Sutra, man. It's just a buff to all your stats. Viagra, wait, whatever the girl version of it is. I don't know, like Plan B saves you from death once.
Yo, it's pretty good actually.
What else? Dude, I can come up with items. It's It just depends on like we gotta like there has to be a line where it's funny but it's also not offensive. Like
Okay, you can get offensive. You can turn that shit off in the settings if you want. Imagine that.
yeah. No, I mean like I don't mean like Catholic offensive. Like Plan B, you know, like abort a life if you want. If you want to name it even that. Like you want to go super deep into it. But dude, Plan B, dude. Instead of like a life-saving thing, it kills all the enemies on the map.
That makes more sense. We should figure out the style.
Where
of,
are the enemies? Where are the enemies?
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah, what the hell we fighting here?
Are you guys not here?
No, not you. Not like during our game. I'm opening caches, but yeah, during
Oh,
our game.
okay. I mean, like, okay, so that has to depend on a little bit of what the story is gonna be like. But if it's about hentai, right? We can make it. All right, you're like just opening caches totally. You know? This guy is crazy.
I'm teleporting.
You're right here.
Beside us.
I'm teleporting. Don't even worry.
This guy's heavily armed. They even said it in the mission.
Yeah,
But if the game is about like, let's just say like, on a like this is a generic level thing, sexual freedom, right? So you want it to be like these creatures are all like trying to take away your character's ability to fuck, or
Make them
like
lesbian,
be
let's make them
sexual.
lesbian monsters.
That's I see that could be problematic. Why do they have to be lesbian monsters?
I mean, we don't need to say they're female. They're
I was
nasty.
thinking like there could be enemies that are like. We gotta think of a story because I'm like we could make enemies that are like babies, and I'm like that could actually be an issue as well. Like,
I mean,
what about like nagging, like a nagging parents kind of be, you know, like a nagging dad, nagging father type stuff.
I'm saying
Very
those-
easy.
those-
Very
when you
easy
die-
art to make. What? Say that again, Gary?
When you die, if you see them ripping off your clothes, then that's the end of the freaking defeat screen.
So are you saving your characters actually, or you're like abusing? You're trying to like, see, like we gotta figure that out. Like, I thought the death screen could be kind of like a play on thing where like you're sent to like a covenant, or like you're sent to like reform school or whatever, you know, or like reform like rehab. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like something. Is there rehab for like sexual deviants? Like,
Yeah, definitely.
oh, okay.
Isn't it-
Not like in a negative way, but people that are addicted to.
Yeah,
it.
there's.
Like, you know.
I'm pretty sure there is.
Okay. Yeah, like you know, like we go fully into that. Fucking, you want to go crazy with it? Add meth into the game. Increase performance. You like shoot faster for like 30 seconds, and then you take massive health damage.
You know what? I feel like I mean, like I'm for it. I don't think we need to limit things. I mean, what do you lose by not limiting it?
Well, what do you mean by limit?
Like, as in make it whatever, not too offensive.
Like there's like I feel like there is an audience that would play this that would be better, like we would be better served again if this ever comes out if we played to what the audience wants. If people that play these games are generally not going to be like uber religious, you know, they're not going to be they're going to be more open to other people's like sexualities, probably like, you know, part of like the LGBTQ type stuff. Maybe I'm generalizing, but I feel like I'm also right. So by like turning it up to 11 for certain things and like turning it down on certain things, I think you can hit that target audience much better than trying to just be like a mass appeal where like obviously this game isn't going to be for like, you know, like for example, this game isn't going to be for kids, right? So there's no point in like having it be like safe at all, you know, or like
Yeah.
safe for work type at all. But like this game is also not going to be for like, let's just say like your average Joe, right? So like it doesn't make sense to like even try to like play it off as like even a little bit realistic. So I think if you go absurd and you not necessarily limited, but like if you lean into the absurdity, it might be better. Not everything has to be absurd, right? But
That's true.
it would make it easier on us actually if things are more absurd rather than them being kind of like a catch-all for like a bigger audience. Is the way I look at it. I don't know. Like another good example of it, not because of like it's like a hentai game, but another good example of a game which has like low enemy kind of like design. It's the 10 minutes. What was it called? 10-minute survival or 10-minute night or whatever.
Yeah, I know what you mean. The other 20 minutes till midnight or till dawn or something.
Yeah, 10 minutes till dawn. I think literally.
Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah. Like you know, like that has like at most like 4 enemies.
That's also true.
Oh, man, there's like a sniper right here.
That's what I'm saying. Until we figure out actual things, we just go with generic AI art.
Yeah. Yeah. 100%. Yeah. But like that, like the items and the characters have to be like thematically, like it'd be good to like have like a running list of things that we all come up with. Like if you come up with something like during your day, just fucking write that down. You know, like if something like strikes your like inspiration, it's like, you know, what if X is what if the name is X and it does Y, right? Just fucking however stupid or however generic it is, just write it down. Who knows, right? So,
Thank you for making time. I'm at your service.
like there's potential.
If we don't get this outbreak under control right quick, there's a good chance we're not
It also depends. Like we gotta.
I agree with your assessment, sir.
I think this is gonna kick our ass. Just from that first level, I think we're gonna down this shit like instantly. And like
The question is, can it be done?
the layout of this map is like horrible.
It can be done. Then do it. I'm putting you in charge.
Also, these enemies like feel. Oh my god, dude.
Can you think of anyone better for the job? No, sir.
They're all freaking yellow. Oh, because they're beside us.
What the hell?
What do you need to make it happen?
Using the UAV.
They're not dying as well. Even though they're yellow, they're like literally.
Is that a little hard? Easy, I don't know.
Yellow is the hardest. They're elites.
I see.
They generally have the,
These guys have a
they
lot
have the
of armor.
most. Yeah, more armor, more health as well.
I'm getting some kills from the armor.
The big guy too. Oh my gosh, freaking, they have a health pack here. And I can't defeat that. I'm dying too.
I don't know how to get around this. Like this map is. Yeah, the actual mission. Oh my god, dude.
Probably start by keeping the concept simple. Like Vampire Survivors, you're just like some guy trying to survive from Dracula.
I mean, there's no. Oh my god, I'm down again. Hold up. There's no. Again, I agree with that. There's like really no like larger story to the game, and I don't think we should add one. I think it serves us. It serves
for an
us
art
well
direction, yeah, it does help us.
to not have a story, right?
No, to like have some actual theme.
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like for art direction, it does. But what I was saying is like, oh, I'm out of armor. What the hell?
This heavy gunner is gonna kick our ass as soon as we try to destroy him.
Yep, I'm down. Either I respawn and teleport in, or you guys try to get me. But I think it might be better.
Oh, there's a heavy gunner right here.
Well, let's try to teleport in then. There, in a way, I think it might be better served if we don't have like a general theme. What if we draw upon characters
Agent down.
from so there's two things to it. Like, are we making this like, let's say for the art direction, right? Oh, I can't fast travel. Oh, you're down. Can I fast travel here? Yeah. Are we making the art direction like based on like, let's say like again, like Hades, right, where the characters are historical figures or like known names, and then where it's our interpolation on them?
Yeah.
Or are these characters like unique? Because technically, Vampire Survivors, their characters are uniquely named, but they're based off of like historical like vampire like stories, like general characters, right? Like the whole thing with Vampire Survivor character names is like they're named after like an Italian food, plus like, well, no, I think it's just Italian food, kind of.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
There's something like that about the character names, I believe I've heard. Where it's
I think
like
they are just
they're
Italian. There's a lot of Italian food in, yeah.
Yeah, right. So that's what I'm saying. Like, if we make the characters be like unique, then we shouldn't. Oh my god, my voice. I'm taking this too soon. My voice is giving out of this shit. But there shouldn't be a general theme. There should more just be like, I would say,
Let the
like-
user interpret what they want.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, like obviously the art should have like a face and like a body to it, right? But it shouldn't be like, oh, this is, you know, like Persephone, you know, like this is our take on Persephone, you know, this is our take on, like, again, like, I'm going back to it because it's super easy, but like this is our take on Tracer or Symmetra, right? Like we should keep it as unique as possible, if possible, and if not, then we should, like, let's say like whoever the artist decides to be, like if they want to base it off of something,
Yeah.
like that should be the main, like we should let the artist decide the theme so they have an easier time to work with, not us, you know.
Yeah, I mean, they might still need like a pointer. I don't know. Like, you think the artist,
Well, like-
if you just say, "Hey, make some art," like they're gonna be able to get
Well,
you
like-
the full set of like that seems like a lot of mental.
I don't think so, dude. Like, I think, like, let's just say, like, we tell an artist, right? Like, for example, let's say, like, I'm talking to Reese, right? And I'm like, hey, Reese, like, we're making this game, like, it's, you know, like, this is so and so, and it's like a gunner game, right? Can you make us just like, let's just say to start with 3 characters that are, I get, like, for example, like girls, right? 3 characters that are girls, and of these variety, this like variety of girls, right? It's not just gonna be like, you know, it's not gonna be like Mortal Kombat where they're just like V-skins of each other, but there should be like 3 different kind of main characters almost. I think rather than like tell him like specifically like, yeah, they should look like this or be like this ethnicity or like, you know, blah blah blah, it should just be up to Reese how to make them, as long as they're like unique enough. And then if he's like, hey, like I wanted to make it based off of like Roman mythology, then all right, well, like he's gonna keep making the game art be like based on Roman mythology if he keeps making it. And if he's like, yo, these are just like my OCs, like this is fucking like Tifa Lockhart or whatever, like, you know, like,
not
yeah. But like, you know, like we're like, all right, cool, like you got like 8 more characters in you long term, like we're not, oh shit,
There's the damn EMP, yeah, it's not doing.
Yeah.
Oh, it just went down. As I did.
Okay, I got you.
you can get both of us, but
There's
get
Richard if you can, it's fine for now.
Oh, they're both
yeah,
really
maybe you
cool.
should crouch rather than like just standing though.
I am
You
crouching.
take no damage. Huh? You're just standing on my screen.
They're missing me. That's all I'm
He's
seeing.
crouched, he's crouched.
Yeah. But I think like I do agree we have to set targets. Like even if it's just like 2 characters to start off with, because then you know your idea of like, let's have like the items be like have like visual effects on the characters themselves.
Yeah.
Then like we need to like have those assets also drawn up, right? Like where it looks like there is like those layers getting added onto the characters.
Yeah.
So like if it's like 2 characters with like, let's say like 8 different designs or like 8 item designs, that still comes up to 16 different like pieces that the artist potentially has to make. So
Yeah.
which is a lot. So I would be like it shouldn't be 1 and 4, but it also shouldn't be like 4 and like 24 items to start off with, right? Like we need to. It also gives us time to come up with like cool items potentially, or cool character like abilities, you know, or cool like starting kind of characters.
Yeah, I mean, at minimum, you need a character and a few items, right? That's.
I would say 2 characters at minimum, like
Okay,
not even
well,
a character.
I mean, not
Yeah,
not for
like-
release. I mean, where you can start getting testers. I think just 1 character and some.
Oh,
items.
for testers, yes, yeah. Like for internal testing, 1 character might be good enough. But I think to solidify for the concept, like even for testers, 2 might be good.
Like, yeah. Actually, you know what?
I mean, like, I'll give you the easiest to one. You just have one that's like generic everything, right? Like, let's say we decide on like 5 stats or whatever, like rate of fire, speed, health, attack, armor, or whatever. Like, you know, like the first character is like no plus or minuses in anything. The second character literally could just be someone that's like super fast, you know, but their rate of fire is super slow. Whatever parameters we mess with, right? Like.
Yeah.
Like the character, like when I say starting characters, they don't have to be like super unique, right? It's not like this character like can, you know, every weapon like she takes, she gets like a level 2 copy of it, you know, from the get-go. But then she has less upgrades, or she skips like every other upgrade kind of thing, right? So, like we can get into those unique type of characters later on, but for the start, they could just be like, you know, this character starts with more rate of fire or something like that. So.
Yeah. Wait, hold up.
Or like they can break what's it called, like the cap, whatever cap you set, like that character could just break that cap for that one stat. I don't know, man. That would be cool. I'm just saying, like it has to. Oh, this is an enemy. That's not Gary. Holy shit.
Do you have a
This
name?
is-
Do you have a name? Do you have a title for this game, or are we gonna make that along the way? Be the last thing. Like, it's the last thing.
I do not care for the name. The tagline literally has to be "You won't survive 30 minutes" or whatever amount of time we say for the game is like you have to survive for. That is the best shit I've ever heard. Like that kind of sold me on like the Vampire Survivor S type of game. Like, or you won't last 30 minutes in this game.
I think I feel like just
But then,
starting
like-
with mythology is an easy way to start.
Yeah, it is. You don't have to like come up with a lot of unique stuff.
You have all the enemies, all the characters are just goddesses, I guess.
But then like what's this sounds so weird to say like out loud, but like I think then if we like kind of just like take like mythology based stuff, we're kind of losing the core essence of like what like which is hentai. You know, like I like you know like it's like are the enemies gonna be? I see what you're getting at. Okay.
All
Yeah, it could be just mythology. Yeah.
The Minotaur, you already know. Those
The Minotaur, yeah.
satyr MFs.
What? Say again?
the satyrs, right? Is that there?
Yeah.
Is that there?
But then
Yeah.
are the items like mythology based or are they meme based? You know.
I mean, could do either. Actually, probably just locking into mythology like early is not a good idea.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like I think it should be the other way around, which is you start as I think you s-
Oh, okay.
oh go ahead.
You should. Your items, you shouldn't worry about what they look like. You should just worry about what they do. Like, is it a
No,
beam?
but-
Is it a bullet?
but the thing is we're not.
How fast is it? Type of thing, you know.
But the other thing is like we're not really going super in depth on the. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Like this isn't like supposed to be like a good game. Like quote like I'm
But
putting
it
air
could
quotes
be.
on that, right? Huh?
But it could be.
It could be, but then we switch out the art at that point. I thought this was just like a quick, almost like
It needs to be
Like,
mechanically good either way, right?
yes, but it doesn't have to be great. Is what I'm getting at. I think you're focused on the game side a bit too much, which I think the first, if this is like a first part, we're getting like this is assuming we're 100% serious and we're doing it. So if we're like the first project or whatever endeavor this is, should be a quick one that's based more on art.
I don't know. I think it's good for get the basis of the feedback. The muzzle, put some.
But it's much more time consuming to make a sound mechanical thing. Like that's what I'm getting. Is it not? Like I'm trying to make less work for you guys rather than the other way around. Like you like Interpret, you make the game, right? Like if you try to make it sound mechanically from the get go, right? Like from like let's say the first edition of the whatever, it's a lot of work to put out. Rather like let's say we get like the passive income type setup on like a game that's like you know like a 5 out of 10 mechanically, but like the art is what is really causing people to play it. Then you can like put more time towards like improving the mechanical aspects long term.
Alright. I mean, if you're starting with a game, then do you think Vampire Survivors is the one we start with?
I think so.
Think?
I think there's a greater acceptance of mechanical. I don't want to say shittiness, right? Or I don't like. I don't have a good. I can't think of the right word. But I think there's a greater barrier or like a lower barrier for mechanical like leeway in like a Vampire Survivor game compared to like let's say card battle. Or like I'm not saying like make the game where it's like you pick up a weapon and then that's it, you know? But I'm also not saying that you gotta come up with something that's like when you combine these two weapons, like they make like a tornado type shit, right? You don't have to program that level. It should be like, alright, like
I mean, that
Okay.
type of shit is mostly art. Like, the difference in things is mostly art.
okay. I mean yeah, you guys would
A tornado is just like, maybe like 4 bullets to spin around instead of moving straight. And you throw some art
I
into
did
the
not
shit.
know that. I thought you would like have to like okay.
I mean, you could code it like that. You could just code it as a big bullet that only attacks every I don't know. Few
like
seconds.
for like, yeah.
I mean, in code, it's just
I
a
mean-
circle that happens to attack at a certain interval.
I mean, if you're up for the challenge, I mean, like you can make like a try to attempt a mechanically sound game. I thought the first thing should have been like to like try to get this done in like I don't know, like 4 to 5 months type of shit if we're serious about it, and then like just put it out.
Hmm.
Like how long would it take for you to make?
I think you just show. I think you also need to show like the consumers that we're dedicated to this too. So we can't just like quickly
Yeah, I
finish
mean-
the game and just.
You can't get the passive unless you're actually working on it.
Well, like okay, but then what are we like? Then okay, forget the game for a second. What's the model that you're thinking? Are you like, and then, like this is what I'm trying to get at is I could be the person that focuses on this, but then if we're gonna, the work is done by you two, right? Like the heavy duty work at the start until again, like I commit to learning how to code, but like.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, like, you know, like, is this something that would be, like, an EA, like, would you release it, like, 1.0, or would this be, like,
I think you would. I mean, that's not Vampire
or would you do,
Survivors
Vampire
usually.
Survivors did not come out 1.0.
It's not even. Wait, is it still early access?
No, it's out now, finally, yeah. But it came out, like, beta, you know?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You don't release a finished game. You release like beta, right? But then you still have to continue developing it. But if you wanted like a full finished game, we can just release and then be good with. I think we go with like a visual novel. That's the first one.
Eh. But that's, like, are we, like, who's coming up with the story for the visual novel?
That's Gary.
Yes, everything.
Okay, like back when we were memeing, yeah, Gary could have. I would have believed Gary could come up with a story. If you're being serious, I think Gary has a greater chance of helping you out making like a Vampire Survivor type game than a visual novel. I honestly think like if we're leaning like at that point, why even make it hentai? Yeah, I'm not like this isn't like me getting frustrated, but if you want to make a mechanically sound game, why not just make it like a mechanically sound game with we could come up with something unique. Unless you want the unique factor to be the hentai, which I'm totally fine with, and then we release like an actual good game.
I think it could be both. But yeah, like I think that's the factor is the hentai.
You have to agree that like we can't just release bullet survival, like, you know, like let's say as a game, right? Like survive waves for 30 minutes type beat, right? There needs to be something which makes it stand out.
Yes.
You know, like
Could be the hentai. It could be
okay.
the mechanics.
Well, like the mechanics is then you got to come up with something that's unique to your game that like Vampire Survivor doesn't have. That like
I mean, do you
10 Minutes to Dawn.
Because you still also have the hentai.
No, but that's what I'm saying. No. But then, I think that got miscommunicated. What I'm saying is like if hentais are unique, the game can just be sound mechanically. It doesn't have to have. It doesn't need to innovate mechanically.
Yeah, I think that's what
I
I'm saying.
hate this guy.
That yeah. Like your unique thing could be hentai, but the game itself could just be sound mechanically. If you're up for the challenge, which I'm like, I don't know if you guys want to really
I think
commit
it's
to
doable.
that or whatever.
Let's
Yeah,
figure out our
okay.
first. Let's figure out our characters and our weapons. And
But
then, like,
I
see
think
how much we can get done in like a month.
I honestly think more than like how the game, again, once you get like the main loop down, like iterating on like and improving it shouldn't be I don't think it should be that much heavier, right? Like it should mostly be stuff that's like then I think we gotta like if we're coming up with like the hentai part of it, then we gotta come up with stuff that is like unique, you know? We gotta figure out what's like unique in the sense of like the item names. It sounds like I'm beating a dead like horse, but like I'm telling you, bro, like item names and like character art design in the sense, well, my character art design is not nuts, but like what items do and their names and their art is gonna be the big seller. People will be drawn in by the fact that yeah, the game is running well, but they're playing it because, you know, like the item's name is like, you know, like Plan B and it kills all the enemies, you know, like the joke, or like it's like the Holy Bible, right? And then like it's actually a debug, you know, like, or I don't know why I'm really raging on like Catholicism, but you know, it feels like the most prude kind of religion sometimes. I'm down. Or like, you know, like what's it called? Like, you know, body pillow, you know? And like, you know, the tag could be like, this is your oh no, like what's it called? What, like a sex robot? Like this is your competition. And what it could do is like it's a decoy, you know, where the enemies get distracted by it. Also, that I might write that one down as well. But
Here's the thing. Item names, yes, hard, but I mean, come on, the AI. You're understating the AI power, my guy.
I think you're understating the meme factor, bro. The game. If you make the game, I'm being honest with you. All right. Would you say a 7 out of 10 game is mechanically sound?
I mean, probably look. I mean, we could just aim for higher. The other thing.
I know, but like, it's not about aiming for higher. Is it? Are you gonna be able to do higher? Not based on your skills, but based on you getting bored and burnt out. You guys did end up dropping the one in university.
Agent down.
Yeah. Wow. Why did we drop?
That's-
that? Oh, we had like actual school shit to do, my guy. Did we not? Was it not like?
I mean, I didn't help you guys out with that again, but you guys kind of hit this wall, and the wall wasn't the gameplay. It was more so the items and like the how to keep like the bosses
It was
and the
direction.
art.
It was definitely game direction.
Yeah.
Because the modes were
So-
like not that great. But if we just kept with like the one mode, added more items, took out the turret, I guess, because it didn't need to be a focus of the game.
But that's what I'm saying, right? Like, will you be? Oh shit, this guy. We
toasted
could
him
stop right
extremely
now.
early.
Yeah. Or we could fight General Ad. Like, do we have to do stuff? Oh no, we can just go fight him if you want.
Let's go fight him. Okay, you know what?
It's up to you, you're the guy with the work.
I can do it, but like I won't like hold you guys up if you had plans to do
Maddie
stuff
just
at 10.
dropped off another tape. It's in
Mm,
the basement if you want to hear it.
not really. You have so
Alright,
much
let's finish.
trash in my damn inventory.
Yeah, I know, man. I'm actually full on items, which has never happened. I'm saying, like, let's say you make to start. I think you're underestimating the power of the meme. You know, I'm not saying the game has to be meme only. It can't be just driven by meme. I'm not. You can make a good game if you want. Like, I'm not saying make a shitty game. Like, we're not making a Eurojank game, all right? What I'm saying is you can't neglect the actual like you yourself are a man of like you play so much Dark Souls, you know, like the descriptions, the lore behind the items, all that type of stuff. You telling me that doesn't matter? Like
It
with Dark
does.
Souls, yeah.
But if you didn't have
Like-
it, like I'd still probably. I'd probably.
You
play
telling
the
me
game,
Dark
yeah.
Souls Dark Souls would be what it is without like all like the deep in-depth kind of like it goes into with the item stuff and everything.
Dude, I think so. I don't think Dark Souls needed like the because a lot of players don't even look at the lore, right? They just play.
I mean, like, I actually don't know.
Same
I'll
with
be
like
honest
Elden
with
Ring.
you.
You played Elden Ring, but you didn't read any of the item descriptions.
I
assume.
did. What do you thought? I didn't
Yeah,
like,
you were.
Didn't hear me.
Okay, well, like
Yeah.
Brandon played it, and Paul. I don't know if those guys did.
Paul was talking about the lore a bit too.
All right, hold up. There's somebody. It's definitely somebody who played it and didn't.
Brandon,
care about
I'll
the-
give you Brandon. I think Brandon definitely didn't like care for the lore.
I
But
think-
like
I think we are a narrow
the-
set of gamers. We need outside
But-
perspective.
you're telling me like I brought the comparison up, right? But the gameplay, like, could you make a gameplay loop that's similar to Elden Ring or Dark Souls, like by yourself? Probably not. Like, there's no harm in saying no. Like,
I've never built a. I guess I never even built a 3D game really. So yeah, no.
yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like, there
I
has to
built
be
2D
something that.
games, though, and I got close.
Yeah, but like, there has to be something that carries it, my guy. You can't just throw in and, like I said, you can't just make an item called the AK-47.
I'm not
and
saying
be
we
like, oh,
only
man.
go into
Like, you
strategy
can't
over
be
there.
generic shit. Like, if you got to lean into your theme, and if the
I-
theme is hentai,
I'm just saying, I'm not the guy doing the theming. I'm just the guy making the mechanics, right?
yeah, but then you gotta help out with you're the one implementing the item mechanics as well, right? So
Oh yeah, I mean, I can make it work, or I could tell you that it can't work, and then we could just like not do that mechanic.
okay.
It's a process,
Alright,
Richard. This guy's never heard about Scrum or Waterfall, and it shows.
I haven't. He's not wrong. I've heard of "Don't Go Chasing Waterfalls"
Wait.
by TLC. Great song.
Never heard it.
Dude, you gotta listen to it. Okay, teleport to the White House. I think you might have to listen to the tape recording before you can proceed.
Agile methodology, Richard. Anyways, it's mostly gonna be like, can we do this thing? Can we do it quickly? If not, let's modify it. It's just
I think, again, I'm not. Don't take this as me like making like fun of you guys, and because this is also me. All right, like this is 100% how I am. So I think this is also a projection onto you potentially, but it's also got to be like we gotta do. Like, isn't that the whole thing? Like, the first 90% of the work is done like in 10% of the time, and then like the 10% of the work is done in 90% of the time type stuff. Like,
yeah.
it's like we gotta get enough done before we hit that wall, which is like,
I think the
oh,
wall
this
was
is
just
getting.
literally school. Like we did that shit during the summer.
I'm telling you, man. Like, it's well, you'll get to a point when you're making it where you're like, I don't know what to do anymore. Like after, or you're gonna get to what's it called? Like,
I'll do the group first before we can do this mission.
An agent
Yeah,
has
yeah.
left your group.
leave the group, go listen to the tape, and then come back.
I'm still deconstructing, but yeah, I'll do it. So much shit.
Hold up, I'm gonna take something on pause for a second. What the hell happened here? Holy shit!
So what are you looking at?
Fantasy basketball.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just crazy numbers. That's what. I don't know, man. I feel like I can come up with the like. I'm not saying I'm not doing any of the coming up with the ideas. I'm saying like, if something you're like while working on it, you like come up with some kind of like meme item or meme idea, write that down. You know, obviously you have to make the game first for to implement the item. I'm not saying that, but like I'm not saying like yeah you do the other way around, but like once you put the game together, like I mean like are you gonna make a different loop than like Vampire Survivors? Probably not. Maybe like drop it from like 30 minutes to 20 minutes, like make it like you know
I mean, you're right.
make
Items are
it
going to be the majority of the thing, but why?
yeah
Like, I'm just saying
like
you can be creative with the items.
yes I get yeah no I agree with that. What I'm saying is like that's like like I'm like the items should come and then like come in the sense they should come first, and then we inform it the names and like kind of the story based on that. But
Yeah.
that's also gonna take a while, like the art, like the asset of the item, and then like
I mean, you can figure out how it works though, way before you see what it looks like.
yeah. How could like if we don't like how do we get? How hard is it to learn like 2D assets,
Like how to actually draw
like
them.
or sprite making?
It's easier to start, but hard to like get good at, I guess. I mean, you're literally just dropping down pixels, right? Like it's extremely startable, but hard to master.
But I'm thinking like, should I start doing that?
I mean, if you want.
But I really don't.
I don't know.
I don't really have an artist kind of POV, so I don't know. We'll see. I'll talk to Reese. I'll talk to Gene. See how they feel about it. I don't know, man. I think there is a better shot at this than I'm a half glass empty person, so maybe that's why I'm a bit more pessimistic. But again, like it has to be distinguished enough from Vampire Survivors And I think like the main thing that distinguishes is gonna be the hentai stuff. But I also think like I do get what you're saying, where like the gameplay doesn't have to be ass for it to like it could just be decent. So when there's a more serious version of it, we already have the base built out rather than having to start from like square one. Like like
That's the
in
other
a
thing.
way,
Are
like
we gonna do a serious version? Because if we are, this one can be much shittier.
well, I mean that depends on how it does.
Hmm.
What if no one picks up on this, and then it's just like a waste of time, right? Like literally, what if you get 0 sales?
I mean, literally true. Well, isn't
What
that the
if
thing with like Steam, what's it called, Greenlight or whatever, the early access program? You can figure out
Yeah.
interest in your game before you release it. Like we can stop.
Yeah, but
early.
like you're still putting a lot of time into it. The early access is like a game of chicken, Like you have to figure out when it is releasable early access to the point where it's like it can't be so early access that people give it negative reviews because it's not playable, right? But you also don't want to put so much time into it and then put it into early access and then see that there's no reception where now you're like, oh, I put like invested like I don't know, like let's say like 100 hours into this and no one wants to play this. I'm not saying 100 hours is like I don't know to you guys. Like, I don't know how you feel about it, but to me, I'm like if I put 100 hours into anything and like it resulted in like nothing, I would be kind of like upset. So you have to find the sweet spot where if and I think that depends on skill as well, or like how anal you are about things, which is are you like what level are you acceptable or how quickly can you get it to an acceptable level and are you okay with that level? Like are you someone that's like, look, I didn't put 20 hours in it, so I don't think it's acceptable, or are you like, hey, look, like this game runs, it doesn't crash, it's not jittery. So I think it's ready to be put out and I put like, let's say like 10 hours on a weekend over it, right? Or like over 2 weekends, right? So like I think you got to figure out your own like time cost to time ratio on that type of shit.
Yeah, true.
I don't think you should put like how long. Give me a rough estimate. How long do you think it'll take you to make like just the base stuff, like the movement map, um, generic like weapon like play? Like let's say like, oh, did Gary crash? What the
I
hell?
have to figure out what game I'm gonna get it finished. I gotta probably set the game.
skill
Oh,
issue.
okay.
Like I don't think it's that hard, man. I-
No. Dude, I don't know. Like I literally don't know. I'm saying like give me like a rough idea. Let's say you're programming 2 characters, right? One a base, one that has different ability. Let's say, okay, to start with beta, let's say you're programming 1 characters, 2 weapons, and 2 passives, just for the beginning, and like 2 different types of enemies. One fast one that has that can die in 1 hit, and one slow one that has a lot of health, right? How much like just like those things I just listed? How long do you think it would take?
I mean, like I already have a version of a game I was trying to work on that is like this. So like 0 hours. Like
Okay,
I already have enemies and a character, so it would just be more weapons,
okay, so
character
dude, then
animations. Like I mean,
and
we're not starting
you're
from 0. I guess is the thing.
okay. That's what I was gonna say. Are you going to use that project towards
Yes,
this? Like
obviously.
the-
What the hell? I'm not
Okay, so
gonna-
then if you're not starting from 0, then we can push that request to further out a little bit. So how many, like for 2 characters now, and like let's say 8 items, 4 weapons, 4 passives, and like, two mob enemies and like 1 boss enemy, kind of. Like the boss could just have like more health and literally that's it. Like it could just have like I don't know, like 1,000 health compared to like 100 health of a chonky enemy, right?
That would okay. So if that's the only difference between a boss and a regular enemy, it would take again 0 time.
Okay.
If
I mean, the boss could have like multiple attack patterns, right? Like it could
okay,
have, like,
attack
let's
patterns
say-
takes a bit longer, but like
Yeah.
not an insane amount of time. It would not be as much as you probably think it would take.
Okay, yeah, because I really don't know. Like I don't know. So
I think you're overestimating probably how long it takes. It's mostly literally like ideas. If you give me an idea and I can think about it for enough time and like I can figure out that it'll work or not, then we're like
Yeah.
fine, it'll work.
Okay, so like the fast enemy, he's like a melee damager. So literally, you have to do nothing for it. You can just do like contact damage, and then it tings your HP, right?
Yes.
But it dies on one hit, so it's like an actual mob enemy, right? There's your one enemy right there. Then you have your fat, slow enemy that fires like, let's say, a bullet, like in a very generic sense. We'll figure out the skinning of it later, but like in a very generic sense, it fires a projectile.
Yep.
You know, and like the respawn rate, like let's say, I don't know, like for every like I don't even know, like for every like 4 fast enemies or like 6 fast enemies, a fat one will be with it, like a party kind of like that.
Yeah.
And then the boss could have the same thing where it's not fast like the small enemies, but it's faster than the fat one. Like let's say the walk speed. It can fire a bullet a little bit faster than the fat one.
Mhm.
So you have to do some dodging. And then it also has like a weird like it does more damage as well. So its projectile does more damage. And it also has like this weird like for the first boss, let's say it also buffs the enemies. So it makes the faster ones faster, and the ones like that projectile enemies shoot faster as well. Or is that like too tough of a mechanic to like implement?
No, it's actually not that tough to implement.
All right, there you go then. And then like if not, then a third attack could be like it has a melee attack, right? Where it like or a short range attack where like it does like a whip animation and then like the whip hits out. Like it's like a radial kind of like you can like designate a small like a area where if you're in that area while it does that attack technically, you would take damage. So
yeah, I mean, like it's not none of this stuff is too difficult to implement.
So I'm pitching that to saying I'm not the.
I mean, like you could like.
Oh, also other thing, when we were doing the other game, it was in a much more difficult to use engine. I mean, much more like because it just didn't provide easy ways to do things like checking if something is within a certain area. You know, is the manhunt? Oh, it is.
Okay, are you back in both of you back in my game?
I'm going to.
No, don't go to the manhunt. Did you just do the White House stuff? Like
I listened to the thing at the White House. That's all
you just went to the manhunt. Yeah, but like we're not in.
Like now I'm at the manhunt, but like, do you think it'll start?
Yeah, we're not.
Listen.
I think it will, man.
Nah, there's no way. It's a bit cinematic-y, so maybe. Possible way.
Yeah.
I'm assuming I got the mission done. I assume I don't got no indicator, but you know I assumed I completed the mission.
Oh yeah, no, look, Richard hasn't auto started. Don't even worry.
All right. Should we join you then?
No,
or
I'll
you
join
us?
you.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, and then the 2 characters, right? Like the 2 weapons. I think there should be a melee weapon and a ranged weapon. Very simple. The melee weapon has like a 180 arc, if that makes sense.
Yep.
Like, and then the I don't know how to. I kind of like the idea where like. No, it has like in Vampire Survivor, it has like an auto fire system, right?
Yep.
So, yeah, let's just say that there's like a 180 arc on it, and then the ranged weapon is like obviously just a projectile based weapon. You know, like it shoots. It has like a travel distance. After a certain time it travels, the bullet drops off, right? So.
Yeah.
Agent, Lewis's last known location was at the lab. Got word there's a black.
Yeah, what do we got the?
All right.
On their way to the plant.
24 minutes. 24 minutes.
Signal
Okay.
Taurus for extraction.
Hold up. Oh, you're just going in, huh?
No, I'm chilling, but the time is going down like that.
Normal machine. This is a normal machine. What the?
Yeah, I'm bumping it up to challenge.
Oh, no respawn if you don't die.
Whatever, I'll kill you right now.
I can do it then.
And the shit started loading. You're lucky.
All right. I think it's on challenging now. Yeah. All right. Let's go.
But anyways, I think everything you
Agent,
listed is
Lewis's
doable,
last known location
and
was at the
like
lab.
not too difficult.
Got word there's a black
All right.
hovercraft on their way.
And then like
You need to recover
we gotta
Lewis's
figure
Signal
out.
Taurus for
I
extraction.
think it'd be. This is where I think we need to figure out before the game like it's we gotta figure out like a base stats. You know, like what are. what are some base stats that a character can have?
Mhm.
And this is where it has to be a bit unique, I think. And I think the uniqueness could come by just the name, where it's like, let's just say like sexual drive, or like, you know, like libido,
Yeah,
or like...
we gotta put horniness in there. We gotta put horniness as a stud.
Yeah, like that, like, but like, what are those analogous to, right? Like in terms of like actual, like, what are the actual like, there's obviously luck, right? Like luck is like the most basic one that has in every game, so you gotta throw luck in there. You gotta do like,
Be careful, Agent.
I don't know, we'll figure it out. Like, you know what I'm getting at? No, this is you secure the area. There's
I mean,
enemies everywhere.
horniness can make you more tankier, I guess. Plot armor.
Maybe just have weapons that scale with it.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get at. Like, so like horniness could be like your health, like, and like it could just be like your actual like HP bar, right? Like it doesn't have to be called health. It could be called your horny meter, you know, like or something like that. For HP.
Yeah.
Then you could have something related to range, like rate of fire. I mean, not range, or something related to range and like also rate of fire. And then you can have something that's related to your
Sensitivity.
dude. You're not wrong, dude. Sensitivity for rate of fire might actually make
Yeah,
sense
yeah.
in a weird way.
Active
What else?
terminal detected.
Or
I think we just need to figure out basically what parameters do we have, right?
yes, that are manipulatable. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. And then just manipulate them with items or whatever,
the
right?
names. Yeah,
Items, passives,
Yeah.
all that.
EMP
I mean, that's
generated
literally all that
nearby.
Vampires Survivors does, right? And then they have, like,
Yeah.
you know, an item, whatever, description and, like, an item sprite and everything that's visible, you know? And you're good.
Okay, okay.
But again, like, ideas and directions was the hardest part.
I think I have a better idea now on what's. I don't know, man. Like I think if we all have to contribute is the thing. Like if one person does it, then it kind of becomes. How do we deactivate this EMP now? Because there is a timer on this.
So true. Anyways, I'm gonna keep blasting this in
Is this EMP like you can't shoot it? So I don't. Is there like oh, there's like a marker on the map or something.
Melee, it, maybe?
No, I think you have to shoot them in order, maybe.
Where's your armor, you douchebag? How is this guy still like this?
Oh, you just interacted something. Oh, you hacked the thing.
Gary, you might have to do it because you might have the most armor. Because this is the EMP jammer that like messes you up.
Alright, take me to the next one. I don't know what the next one now.
Follow the orange markers. You're on it. Just stay there.
There's a gun right here.
Please tell me it's heavy gunner.
I'm shooting it. I do 100 damage per or 100k per hit.
Bro, what the hell?
There's another one.
I'm a tank. You think I'm a I think
Okay, there's one in the. Shoot it! Shoot it! Shoot it! Shoot the jammer.
what I'm doing. I have no damage. I'm a tank.
Alright, it's dead. There's one on the other side.
Okay, I'm gonna go through.
In the
Wait, something
big
sound. Oh yeah, you probably go with us if we were leaving you. Where
Yeah, I'm
Just keep him distracted.
they are.
So the parameters that I think could be manipulatable, obviously I think range is a trash one, I'll be honest. If we can come up with something more unique than range. I think if we're gonna do melee weapons, having like a strength parameter might make sense.
test distance. I don't know.
No, I mean just like range in itself is trash.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Like, you don't want it to be a base parameter.
No, yeah. Like I think like if we add ranged weapons, their range is what it is.
Okay,
Like you cannot manipulate it.
Vital signs 0.
But like I don't know, like oh, fuck. I don't know.
Trying to die recruiter probably improve.
What do you mean try not to die? I'm like already dead.
I'm talking about
No,
recruiter.
Oh, I see.
What like I don't know. I think is there anything cool that is like a parameter that you guys would like? I want it to be also unique from somewhat of a gameplay aspect, you know? Like what could be like luck is great. We can maybe make luck work in a different way, but like
Yeah, so what do you get with the ladies?
No, I
You
mean
are a
like,
lady, my guy.
Oh,
yeah.
My brother
Dude,
Chris.
what if
Like you act like lesbian, yeah, if you know you're that's off, you know. Still know the plot. I still know the
what if the
basis.
weapons are not like weapons and items? What if they're just like different
Vital
girls?
signs critical.
Wait, you're using girls as weapons?
What they call it?
EMP jammer.
Like that's a fight. That's a teach right there.
Problematic, yeah.
Oh, okay. Is it? You think so?
Maybe. No, it might be fine. Weapons are girls. Then what are you, just a guy?
Yeah.
So the
That's
goal is to
fine, yeah.
build like a insane harem. You know what?
Yes.
Potentially.
That's that just makes so much assets then, don't you?
Do you?
No,
What's
not
the difference?
really.
I mean, it's just a sprite either way. Like,
Because then you don't even have to make multiple characters. You can just make like one character, and then you just have to make multiple weapons or different like ideas for weapons / girls and their abilities that they give you. And then like for the art part of it, like did you guys ever play Age of Mythology? Like it's like a turn-based game.
Nope.
I don't think so.
Okay. So like in that game, like it's Age of Empires, but like with like mythological things. So like whenever you leveled up your town hall, right? Like you got to choose a like a minor god to like devote yourself to, and the minor god had like this dude, I got it. Okay, hold up. I think I actually got it. So like you get an option of 3 weapons, right? 3 girls, whatever, right? I'm gonna call it weapons for the time being so it's easier. You know how in Vampire Survivors you can level up the weapons?
Yeah.
Like in this one you can as well. So you choose the girl that's the weapon, and it gives you like a different ability, right? Depending on what ones you choose. And then each level up, it gets like more hentai based until the last level, which is like your obviously your like full like nude spread or whatever, right?
Makes sense.
And then like what's
I
it
think
called?
I think only we can't not get them fully nude. That's all. I think that's one problem.
I think you can. Why? There's nothing against them.
Wait, Gary, are hentai games not fully nude? I thought they were.
They are.
I don't
dude.
play. I don't play enough. Always. I'm telling you,
I'm
I
just
don't
saying,
play enough.
even when we were exploring the damn Steam store, that shit was full.
Yeah, like isn't that just like the screenshots are fully nude as well?
System
Yeah, dude.
activated.
Like this is allowed. No one's stopping you from doing this.
Right.
You probably need to like mark it as adult only, but like beyond,
I mean,
beyond that, I think you're fine.
we have to, man. You can't just make a Vampire Survivor clone and be like, hey, like this is like, oh, what the hell happened?
I shouldn't have walked in this room, man. I just triggered a damn flash.
What the hell, bro?
Dude, okay, maybe you guys triggered it because I just walked through the big lightning room. I think
Yeah,
that's-
me too. And then there's enemies here.
Okay, mine
I
didn't
did
trigger
trigger.
enemies. It just.
Download complete.
Thank you,
Christ.
Agent. Okay, looks like they took him to the tower. Stay
I
alert
assume we're going the
and
right
be ready for an
direction.
ambush.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we're going to
Why?
direction.
We only have like 15 minutes.
It's fine. We'll get there. He could be right here.
Oh, right here. Yeah, this is the boss fight. Never mind. No.
Could be. What the hell is this guy? Alright, and then all the enemies
like,
are
you-
people who don't want you to have a harem.
Yes.
Police, religious officials,
Yeah, dude, 100%. And then
big government.
okay, so like when you dude, okay,
FBI
like you can have
too.
some unique mechanics to it, right? Okay. So this is only because I want Plan B as an item, alright? So let's say like you every like girl you also take or harem that you take, right? Or for your harem is like an extra life in itself, like on a base level. So let's say like you die, let's say, right? So the game can be a little bit more difficult as well. But let's say you take enough damage to die, right? You take 100 hit points of damage. You gotta discard one girl. Then. See where I'm getting at? Or is no? You know what? That doesn't make any sense. I scratch that idea right now.
Kind of weird.
But I kind of like the idea of the weapons or the items being the girls, and then you just being the dude.
Yeah.
And then every time you like level up the weapon, you get more and more, like loot and hentai, and then like the last level is obviously the money shot, right? So, yeah, it's a pog shot as we call it. But apart from that, like I think it might make it easier because the character could just
Then we can
be.
get that steam under control.
Oh my god, dude.
What's the fuck?
What
What
the
is it?
My guy is on lean, bro. What is going on?
shit?
Is there gas? Is there velvet?
Detective nearby.
What do I call it? Wiggly screen, bro? What is
Do
this
the close
shit?
lid. Do it to close the lid.
POV stepped off the plane in like India.
If yeah, dude, you're not wrong. POV, it's 21 degrees, but it's in Mexico.
Yeah. It's a bit humid. Already. Holy shit, I'm freaking
Yeah.
dead.
Oh, you got freaking, you got sniped. You got sniped.
All of us died.
Oh, crap.
Serious trauma.
I died? Oh, me and you were together. That's
Yeah,
what,
yeah.
Agent down.
Look, if the MFs aren't doing 1 million damage.
Gary,
at
you
a
gotta
time,
get to us, man.
I'm
No,
dead.
you're gonna die too.
Oh, crap.
You gotta play it up. You gotta play it up.
Gotta run away.
Oh my god, man.
Yo, play up clone, but you're just making girls come.
What is
not bad.
let's figure these markers.
Gary, those are the valves. You gotta close them.
There's no interaction with them. Oh, let's go to you guys. You guys do the work. I'm just here to run around.
Fuck.
Please get us.
You guys are
Oh
both
shit.
down.
Hurry up, the guy's coming.
Thanks, shoots grenade. You better not the grenade. Okay, good. I'm blind. I can't see.
I know, me too. Fuck. I want to die again.
Right, okay, what do you do? Okay, I'll supposed to
Oh
do
my
it.
god, dude, there's too many enemies here.
Yeah,
I can't get in the free.
You guys, well, he's not. I not right. Oh my god, I thought
Damn,
about his
I'm
ass.
still dead.
I got him. Okay, you try to live, Richard. You try to live.
Okay, I'm going.
Well, you kill the grenades, guy.
I can't, dude. My guy is like very.
I should have written if you did. What?
I gotta get out of here.
Okay, yeah, run before you die.
I'm gonna die again.
Agent
Let
down.
me just play it up real quick.
No, you guys that in the open. Hey, where's this movement?
I'm trying to get away so they don't focus. Industry's about to die again as well. Like.
Oh, okay. I'm about to do the mission at this point.
Yeah. Go. I think the valves might be the issue.
Okay, yes, you can kill the enemies or not die.
Why is there so many enemies?
There are, and they're like.
I barely see any enemies.
Gary, it's all the yellow HP, man.
I don't see them. I
It
just
was.
like, you shoot them. You shoot the valves.
I probably just shoot him. Just see what needs to be done, my guy.
Oh, if you know what's happening here, there's no indicator here. Oh, they do have hope. They do have hope.
Holy shit, my god.
I'm working on it. I'll do zero dash things.
I just got so anti-meat build, man.
Okay, now I see a lot of enemies now.
Look, you're right. We can start memeing it. For sure.
Me?
And the items, I mean. Yeah, you with the items.
Yeah. And then the art can just, like I said, like, it makes it easier, man. Like, I think, like, having 1 to 2, like, you just need one base character, then, right? Like, you know what you could do? You could put a character customizer in there.
That, okay, you know what? That could be huge. Yeah.
Agent needs assistance.
Because you might want the character to look like you.
Yo. You know what? True.
I'm not that good, guy. Oh,
And
okay.
gender changing or something? Yeah, that could.
You dude, yeah, you can. How hard is it to, like, if you're gonna have character customization, how hard is it to have different gender on it?
I mean. It shouldn't be
Not
that
at
hard.
all.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's what I was trying to get at. The
I'm
answer
just
was
thinking
not
about.
at all.
Yeah, I know, but I'm thinking about it. Do you change the. Is it always girls that
literal-
you're surrounded by?
Well, that buffs up the art, you know. So instead, you could make it so that
Did you guys figure out these valves though?
You shoot him.
we were doing it. We got 4 out of the 6 so far.
We're gonna move to
Where
to
did you
range.
die?
I'm not dead. I'm fine.
Oh, what?
Nah, it's like I'm gonna die, so I'm like, you know, maybe now even.
You gotta shoot them in the freezes. You
You shoot from the side or from the outside.
I might not be near one. Is the thing. Hold
Yeah,
on.
you have to come to us.
And I'm getting
10 minutes.
shot up.
Okay, well, I'll get one. I'll get the one that we have done.
Assistance needed.
Okay, we'll get you after, and we'll get you after.
Yeah, that's fine.
Can you crawl? Can you crawl?
I'm doing a bit of crawling. Yeah, just stay where you are.
I shooting gas. Oh my god, shooting the chicken come. Oh my goodness. Okay, it's good. Okay, I'll get to you.
Yo, one of the passive items, pineapple juice.
Yeah.
Bust your grills.
It allegedly works. That is with the tank line.
Allegedly. Where is it? Oh, there it is.
Chocolate could be a passive.
You know what?
Like good. Repeated damage. Repeated damage.
I do a
You
lot
just
of
need to
damage,
vent the
apparently.
remaining steam, and you should be good to go.
I resident free or red Richard and we run away.
Somehow we gotta vent the steam still. Also, I think we like took too much time here, bro. Unless this is the last room. Also, this is fucking chaos.
Vital signs.
I'm only running this back once. Like this was my one time,
I
and then we'll do it another time.
yeah.
Incapacitated.
Oh my goodness.
I don't have any armor plates. Oh my god. Okay, I gotta. I've done the steam. I'm gonna die though.
I'll ready to kill this enemy. But who's down and HP down now?
You already know.
That guy's shooting a shotgun at us. We can't wallbang in this game.
Can you
Yeah,
not?
we got-
I think you can. It depends on your weapon, though.
I'm using a
8
freaking.
minutes.
I'm using a freaking marksman rifle.
We got 8 minutes to
Yeah,
kill
yeah.
one guy and then the boss, probably. Like, I think we're fine.
That one guy is the boss, I think.
No way. He's it.
Oh, we're dead. We're
Eliminated.
time. Oh, time for going. The time for going.
Agent, I need you to patch Isaac into the Black Tusks network to see where they moved Lewis.
Oh no, we're not making it in time.
What do you mean they
Sorry.
moved Lewis? Did Lewis not move himself?
No, he's being held hostage. Lewis is a good guy. Or he's an inside
General
man.
Anderson is the bad guy, I see.
Yeah.
Sad.
Beginning search query.
Yeah, this is like a freaking.
I've got a location on Fred.
Oh, never mind.
His name, first name is Fred?
Bruh.
I don't want to say no Fred.
Fred Anderson.
No, Fred.
Fred Lewis.
Oh,
I don't know what Anderson's first name is. I'll be honest. General?
General, yes, it's General.
yeah, this guy's already to the Queen.
What?
Wait.
Do you know Queen Elizabeth's last name?
Hostiles took out a friendly. I'm gonna be out here all day.
Yo, what the hell? Hold up.
Advance and sweep forward. Copy that.
Isn't her last name Elizabeth? No, right? It's Elizabeth something.
It says L.
It is Elizabeth L.
Maintain the
But she's dead.
Bruh.
Too soon.
Yeah, shit.
I'll tell the red guy because you know he's weaker.
As long as they don't like, why does it have to be side missions? I mean, actually, you know, what we were talking about this, I do like the fact that they offer some variety to doing missions, but dude, you gotta shoot the drones. I keep telling you guys, you gotta shoot
Bro,
the
Yeah,
drones.
I'm shooting the enemy.
Also shooting the enemy.
What did the drone do? What did the drone do?
They blow up at your face, and they
Yeah,
definitely.
they don't kill me.
That's an enemy thing. It blows up
Yeah,
in your
just
face.
being.
Yeah, that could be, yeah. That's a very. That enemy could be trying to steal your hair, you know.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, I like the hair. It's good.
yeah,
Just have
That's
different
unique.
girls that use certain weapons.
yeah.
Not bad.
Oh, we have 5 minutes to finish this, and soon we gotta kill the guy too. So, should they rush the reactor? You guys don't die. That sounds like a plan, right?
Yeah, we're on their way there. I mean, I don't know where you are.
I'm at the reactor.
Oh, there's a faster way.
Slightly behind you.
Yeah, you guys die. I'll probably kill some. I guess I killed some enemy before, so you guys don't die.
Burn. Activate the failsafe. Copy that.
It's a lot for one person. Dude, why is Lewis so important? I still don't know, and I paid attention to the story.
Okay, we're here. Woohoo. Wait, is there a timer? Just follow. It seems like it's still a timer here.
Agent, get me out of here.
Oh, do you guys see the cutscene?
Immersion system.
Yeah, said Asian, get me out of here.
Hey,
Insufficient water pressure detected.
Those fuckers shut off the water. You need
This is a nuclear power plant?
Oh, the
This is
water-
a nuclear power plant. Yes.
The
so you
water.
are-
Where the freak the water coming from?
Bro, I feel like this shit was boiled way faster than 15
Where's the
minutes.
water?
Here again, there's markers everywhere.
Oh my goodness, they're so far away. We're not gonna finish this in 4 minutes.
Yo,
Gary,
counterpoint
just
to
go-
people
It's
reading.
die. It's die. It's don't die. It's all after you don't die.
Counterpoint to people reading. Look at Gary, my man has not read any game related anything.
Yeah,
Isn't
no,
it?
I know. But this guy only plays one game. So, I mean, is he really the core audience? I don't think so.
Doesn't BDO require reading? I don't know how you're like pogging.
I'm down. I'm down. He's not pogging. That's the thing. I'm
I
telling
think
you.
he's,
This
why
guy's
would
a
he keep
fake
playing if
gamer.
he's not pogging?
Alright, so I don't do it for the goals. Like, I don't play for enjoyment.
Bruh, what the hell? The
Where's
worst
that
shit.
you? I think it's me up.
Where
Let's
should I
get
go?
Oh, am I reading you? I'm not reading you.
You are.
Oh, was my tire coming up here? Oh my goodness, I'm down. Oh my goodness.
Mac, well,
Hold
he's
up, hold
down.
I'm about to die. You better get up. Oh my god.
Oh my, this is my
Alright.
Oh my goodness.
You gotta get Gary. I can't believe we're gonna lose this over here. And
Oh.
I'm not.
Yeah, that's 100% that.
Alright, this is tough, but I like it. We gotta. Gary, you gotta do more damage.
I'm the freaking, I'm the reser here. Okay, that's all
That
I can
doesn't
do.
help, man. The
It's
best way you can rest us.
all these bells, you can. I should run for the bells.
They're orange markers, Gary.
I know.
They're
I
orange.
already did one.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
I
you
did
said-
one
oh, you
too.
did-
So that's
you
the
did.
last one. Oh my god, in the free, you could do it.
I'll call. Oh no, I freaking died.
Oh, he killed him with one shot.
Can you respawn and freaking come back?
He can. But
No,
he
we
needs to
can't
get-
respawn. We
Dude.
can't respawn.
No, we can't individually, but he can res us if he has no armor plate. So he has armor plates.
It's probably armor in a second. No res.
Res me. Right beside your ass.
Yeah, I know, but
He's
I
doing
had
it. He's doing it.
to, I had to get this one enemy behind cover.
You gotta res him. Yeah.
I can reach you. I'm hard.
You don't know. Go for the valve. Go for the valve. There's 2 minutes left.
Yeah, get the
Okay.
get the
Do
valve.
the-
Get Richard. Where's my man dying? Oh, perfect death spot actually.
Reset the freaking thing. Oh my goodness.
Water pressure detected.
Just go. Just do the mission. Do the mission. We'll hold it down.
Okay, you guys got the machine in.
Unless we're close to it. We're close to it.
I got it. Here, now let's go right here.
I think there's an AI sound gun here. Gotta be right.
Immediate medical assistance.
Probably. I don't think so.
Press the button. Is that it?
Back online.
Actually,
That's not it. Oh my goodness. What's next?
there
You gotta
might
save
not be actually because sound I think is much more protected than art.
It is. It is.
Open the door. Open the door.
One of those black tusk fucks has the key.
Oh my, it's finding a key. Oh my goodness.
Sweep and clear all hostiles.
I'm gonna say it. We have a gun. Just shoot the damn.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
I think.
Who's freaking who's brain? What the?
Nico brain.
We haven't fought him yet. I think he might be here.
Yo, 1 minute. Holy crap.
He's not here. We got a minute to kill him.
You know him with orange?
Yeah.
Hovercraft getting ready to dock. Landing party will be on you in 1 minute. Finish up and signal Torres for extraction. You need to run.
He's dead. Give me the key.
Access key detected.
I picked
Oh,
it up.
scary. Oh my goodness.
Kill. Oh my god, dude.
Character needs an alt where he gets nuts. That'd be insane.
We got 30 seconds to kill like 2 guys.
Killing one of these guys. Holy crap, this guy's so tanky. Holy moly.
There's a dog here. Oh, what's that dog doing though?
Oh, there's more
Oh,
people
he's
here.
firing an AR.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I do 0 damage. You guys keep saying this.
It's just dog man.
Get this dog, man. I gotta go help Gary.
No, I got 9.
Got the dog, got the dog.
There's so many enemies. Yeah, we're
Oh,
not
there's so many enemies. Oh, okay, we have so many enemies. Oh my.
Take cover.
All right, it's okay. We now know what to do, which is we gotta do the valve one faster.
Agent,
Yeah,
Lewis's
yeah,
last
to-
known
that
location was
part.
at the lab.
And then we gotta get through the.
On their way
Yeah,
to the
no,
plant.
we're not doing it right
You
now.
need to recover loot
Valve
and
for sure
signal
slowed
storage
us down, yeah.
extraction.
Yeah, we now we know how to do it though. So
Yeah, we'll get it next time. Wait, I should stop.
Yeah,
right?
it's
dude,
good.
that's
Yeah,
kind of
it's-
fun though.
It's good.
Ah, my eyes. Yo, I got cool pants. Put them on. What's up? Bonehead pants, brother. Dude, all right. So let's get going on the game then. I mean, we gotta. So like, now you have the. Then I guess there's not much you need to do if we're only going with one character. And like, so what's the thing then? Like, do we make it so that like,
We need to figure out what we need to figure out a lot of game mechanics still, basically.
yeah, we gotta actually have a conversation about that.
Yes.
But I was like, what if it's like, is it the fact that now we're doing it that the girls are the items themselves? Does that mean like the items have to be a little bit more in depth then, or is it okay if they're kind of like generic? You know?
I mean, you could just have
Like-
like one of the girls use a sword. That could be an item. Like that's
Yeah.
Agent has
So
That's
would that also work as in like the girl gets animated and she's walking with you and she attacks?
Yeah,
Like with
yeah,
you,
yeah.
like kind of like.
I mean,
Okay,
you
okay.
yourself probably do know attacks then, right? You're
yeah,
just a guy
like
in
it
the
could
middle.
be. It's kind of like Snake RX, you know, like you have a team following you.
Yeah, that works.
If that makes right. So, dude, all right, Snake RX it up, and then you can have like 5 at any time, and then just like Snake RX, if you lose one, you know you, dude, and that's just an autobat. So
Do
I
you
guess
just
we're
want-
doing like a.
I don't think you give them health though.
Oh, I see what you're saying. No, but then if you take enough damage, you don't die instantly. Let's say, you lose a girl.
Like
You
you're
know, like
scrapping
she thinks
that.
like she thinks that you're weak. Oh, I thought we were scrapping. Yeah, you're right. We are scrapping that. Okay.
I think if you just give your character health, but then make it so that the girls can't like body block, I guess.
No, yeah. Also, I think it can't be 30 minutes. I gotta be honest with you. It can't be 30 minutes.
Yeah, it'll be
like
something
Vampire Survivor.
shorter.
Yeah. Okay. Let's have like real like let's circle back. We gotta like write down what we have so far, so we're not having the same conversation over and over again. So we know where to like start off with.
That's true. We should make like is docs
Like,
the
make a
best
doc-
way still, I guess.
Probably. Yeah. Like we can't just be like talking about like, all right, like we gotta set in stone certain things, which I think is like agree on the fact that it's gonna be the idea of like you're a dude or a girl, you can customize character, right?
Yep.
And then it's just I think let's keep it simple for the start. Let's just say they're all girls, you know, like the items.
Yeah.
And then later on, like based on like whoever we decide to get the art, if they're up for it, we can have like dudes come in. So then you're basically like covering every base. Well, the 4 main bases, I guess. So yeah. All right. Well, I will talk to you guys tomorrow for some. I don't know, maybe more division. Who knows? Or maybe Satisfactory might be much better to talk about this over. You know, like a more eased gameplay. But yeah, let's make a game, guys.
Here, I'm just gonna send you guys a link. It's blank,
Yeah,
but whatever. Add stuff when you have time.
Yeah, I would definitely.
Yeah, let me also pin it. One.
Yeah, you should probably write down we should probably write down at least one thing right now, right?
True.
We said what? We said
Like
Where's the
main character or whatever.
main character?
I
Like,
will
just put
figure
down
out
like
later.
main idea. Let's just put down let's put down key ideas. All right, hold up. I'm gonna do key ideas. What the hell? Why am I
Who's messing with my shit?
censored?
I'm gonna kick somebody's ass.
Key ideas. Is there a bulletin kind of thing?
Yeah, just hit
In
him with
this?
Can you just make a list? Yeah, this.
A bulleted list.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay. Main character is male or female based on preference. Okay, just completely do that too.
This is horrible. Why is this what Google Docs is?
Customization.
Just have to go to the
Um,
next line and insert a new damn list. I guess so. Okay, everyone get your own
character. Yeah, character.
line. Who took my damn line, bro?
Just hit enter on
I'm
the last
insane
character.
tilted. I
Like,
can't.
look at there you go. Hold up.
Oh,
It
it's
disappears.
Hold up. Here you go. Here you go. All right. Here's all the bullets you ever need. Okay.
Oh,
Now go right.
baby. Alright.
All right. You're writing that character, the weapon.
What more freaking? Can you survive?
Yeah.
Thirty minutes.
X minutes. Yeah. Or no, like you won't survive, Gary. It's you won't
Oh.
survive X minutes. We haven't decided on. Yeah. Are the passives like the passives
I think
are
passive should still
not
be linked to.
items?
Yeah, they're
are
items
not
linked to the girls, though, right?
Yeah.
As in
I
they
like
buff
they're
the
like
girl, or they
they're
work
like
with
the
it?
No, they're like the identity of like no, I mean like artistically, like the passives are gonna be things that like yeah, like increase your base stats, you know.
Yeah.
So, but your base, dude, hold up, okay. I think I got a better idea. In this, all right. So I'll just throw it out there. Tell me if it works if you think about it. So let's say you have like your base, you have 5 base stats, right? And you can max it out at 5 points, right? For example, so 25 points. You're not gonna get 25 points, right? Passive items will give you like let's say a +1 -1 type scenario, right? In your like strength or like charisma or whatever. What if the weapons or the girls that you get are based on your passive stats? Because they're not buffed by the stats, but they're available based on the stats available you have.
Oh, you need to hit like a certain limit to be able to even get
Yes.
a. Yeah, you know what?
Yeah.
Could be good.
Is
Okay,
it-
so you pick up passives first, then girls, but you start with one.
Yes. You start with like that's how the characters could all like let's say we have multiple characters if you don't do customization, right?
Mhm.
Like let's put the question mark on customization, I guess. Hold up. But like you could start with different passives. Like yeah, like you start with
Oh, or okay. May
But you start with an allocation of like stats. Like let's say you get like 3 points to put into like 5 different stats.
Oh, so then it's not like roguelike. Like your character is persistent then, right?
No. At the start of every run, it's a different like you can choose how you want it.
That seems
You know what I
annoying. Does it not? Like you hit play and then you have to customize your guy.
Yeah, but like what if it's persistent, then you're at one after a certain point you can just have selection of every kind of like girl, you know? Like if it's persistent towards
Like I
there's
mean,
like a
like okay, you only ever start with base stats, but like what you allot is persisted. You know, like if you only have 5 points to start, those 5 points don't change every time you hit new game. You know. I guess it's more of a
No.
loadout. You know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's like you should be able to customize your loadout then.
Yeah. Okay. So
But
you're.
we gotta work on it. I think there's a way to do it, but let's work on it. Let's say let's think about let's just write down the key idea where it's like the key idea is that the stats impact your selection of your main weapon / girls. You know?
stats limit.
And then we'll figure
Okay,
we gotta figure out how to make it work.
I think you could
And
hit
then put
play and then maybe
a question mark on that too. If it's too confusing, we scrap it. But like that I think could be massive.
Sure. Then we just
Yeah.
say passives off or
Influence your
influence stats.
because it could be like negative hits as well, right? Like
Yeah. We should also say weapon scale with stats, right?
yeah. Well, no, that's why I was like, like, what if they're just base stats? So, like, let's say, like for example, what I was gonna say is like, let's say you have 1 strength, 1 range, and like 1 luck, right, to start off with.
Yeah.
There's like tiers of it then. So like there's let's say like we have like 10 weapons, for example. So we're gonna have to put a lot of work up front, but I think this could pop. Let's say we have 10 weapons, right? Let's say 5 are like tier 1, where they don't need a lot of stats. Like 2 are tier 2, or 3 are tier 2. And then what is that? 8, and then 2 are like tier 3. So like you want to build stats in a way where you can get those higher tier like girls, and then you don't even have to like have like a lot of like customizable art. Then you could just make it that the higher tier ones are like more like more hentai based,
Yeah.
and the ones that are higher tier are stronger as well.
Yeah, that's true. Higher
Like
tier.
or like you more unique, whatever, like more game breaking if that's
better but require higher stats.
yeah.
And I assume going down on your stats after you've unlocked a weapon won't get rid of it, right?
No. Like
Wait, then are we
like we'll
limited
make
to 5 then, or should we just let it like go infinite?
no that like the 5 was just an example. Like I was just like using it to like have like a visual kind of example, like or like make it sense in a way. Like we could set the limit to whatever,
Yeah, I'm thinking like there doesn't need to be a limit, but the girls are just like in a circle around you.
Yeah, but then do the stats influence? Like the stats are not really stats. They're kind of like character points, right? Like they're not influencing anything really. Like you know what I'm saying? Like they influence what you can get, but they don't influence like they don't buff anything.
Yeah. Or I mean we could just
Let's
do that, yeah, like as in they just unlock things and then literally the weapons themselves.
or they have their they have their own damage structure and all that, right? Like
Yeah. But what's it based off of? Is it just that you find a better version, or like
all right,
maybe-
let's hold up.
maybe weapons
hold
have
up.
XP?
I'm gonna do this. Hold up. You know what? Actually, like the weapons of XP idea. Why don't you put that in the list real quick?
Weapons have
So
XP
these,
based on
based on kills.
kills, or maybe just enemies drop orbs. No.
Yeah. No, like you could drop orbs and just have like a 30 XP bar, and then like, how would you distribute it then? Right.
Yeah, that sounds
the thing.
like kills make sense, but then it's the last hit, right? Like, what if you have
Or you could
weapon
do
that-
what Soulstone Survivor does, which is like you love like your character levels up, and then he could level the weapon up. After he picks up a weapon. You know what I mean? Like once you pick up a girl, like you can
your
choose to level.
You know, I like that. Yeah.
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 So it is enemies drop. So I'm putting this under a sub list. So this is based on this idea. Like this all only applies to if we go with this type of way to do it. You know?
I do like that way. Yeah. Is this also part of the list? Probably.
Yeah. This is part. And then
Character gains XP and uses that to upgrade weapons.
all right, let's start with this, and let's also just say that we'll do like this is one idea if you want to do it. Survive. I fucking love this tagline. I only really want to make it just because of the tagline, like, and the fact that it could be a good game. But the tagline is what sold me. Character. Let's just say like the second option, the safer. Like this is.
Wait, I'll be right
I'm just
back.
gonna-
Give me like a minute.
Yeah, so that's pooping. More work. More thinking. Fire. Unique system.
Enemies are the.
Hold on, just keep writing, yeah. And, character. Yes, I like that. And then you can put like enemy kind of in like a sub list types of enemies if you want. Like you already listed a few of them. So. Okay, I gotta hop off. I will. Hello.
Yeah.
I gotta hop off. We can keep working on this tomorrow. But yeah, I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Okay. All right. See you guys. But I was just gonna I was gonna work on a second bullet that just kind of made it so that like it's the basic way, right? Like the character stats influencing the weapon stats, and then they do more damage. Like the Vampire Survivor loop. Like the weapons have like a base kind of like ability, and then your stats influence that. So,
Right. Yeah.
like yeah. So that's why I said like more work, more thinking, but unique. And then the other one is like it's kind of like a self-established system. So like we don't really have to like go too far with it, right? So like instead we could just implement things. But yeah, I like the first one. Like I'm gonna just put down. I like the first one, but if only we can make it work. If not, then we shouldn't do like a solution. Like we could keep the system idea for like a future thing, you know?
Mm.
Okay, put parents in that.
Bro, how
The
does this
bosses
work?
could be parents. Yeah, how does girlfriend work?
That's the question mark. This could be.
Dude,
This could be.
each type of enemy can have like a boss associated, like church people, you know, like oh.
She could be like the final boss. I don't know if you know your actual girlfriend. I don't know if you know.
Yeah, your ex-girlfriend, right?
The hell are other weebs? What's their boss?
I don't know if you know. They're freaking weak ass fat people. Huh?
I'm just gonna, let's say,
Okay, I actually gotta hop off, but I was talking to you guys later, okay?
yeah,
Hey,
Okay, see ya.
other
Peace.
weebs.
I mean, those could be like the general people. I don't general enemies, I guess.
It's gonna make a
Oh,
government. Let me see, like a president or something. I guess.
What the president? What's that? Let's go to FBI's. Go be FBI's. Probably either that with him.
Okay. Well, it's not a boss. That's just
We don't need a boss. We don't need a boss for FBI.
all right. Ex-girlfriends. Not really. Parents. Yeah.
I don't know, but these those the parents are very limited, aren't they? You kill them, they can't come back theoretically.
You know, that's true.
If you start scrap to his ex-girlfriend, yeah, you got unlimited ex-girlfriend. You can't have unlimited parents.
I guess. Yeah.
That's family members. I don't know.
No, we could just call those generic, I guess, right? Generic people, I guess. That doesn't really.
That doesn't mean anything.
I mean, they're just like different sprites. It doesn't really matter. General.
Why
People.
why do parents and parents are useless?
Okay, well, it's fine. Call it other people. And who the
No,
hell's Okay, the bosses are your parents then. Look at that. How about that? Who's your ex? I don't know. What the hell's your final ex?
There's multiple X's. You have multiple X's. There's have multiple name enemies.
Alright.
There's like rather female name.
Do we have more for passives? I should probably also stop streaming. Yeah, stop that.